Wow. About that. Technical difficulties. We're sorry about that. Hobie was trying to back it up on me. He knocked the mic over, and it just...
This clown.
You gotta stop dancing on me, bro. Like, that's just weird, bro. I love you, Hobie.
God, he gets a little excited when we start talking about Patriots or something.
Right?
It's weird.
No, Johnny, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but so like back what I was saying, the respect for Patriot fans, which I thought would be very hard for me to gain. The group next to me, they saw me sitting down. They're like, dude, I sat through the whole game, mind you, 42-7 loss.
Oh my god.
But they just turned to me. They say, "Dude, we respect the shit out of you, like for sitting here through this whole thing."
Yeah.
They started buying me beer. I'm like, they're not that bad here.
You get free beer out of it.
Had it been the other way, I think I might have gotten stabbed. So they're nice. They're nice when they're winning.
No. Patriot fans I heard are not bad.
Unless it's divisional.
Yes.
If it's divisional, you're fucked.
It's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
But what I hear is Philly's the worst. No matter who you are.
Well, they have a prison on the premises. Of course, the worst.
In Philly?
Yes, you can walk past the cages. I call them cages.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, I call them cages because they're not fucking cells. They're
They hold like at least from when I read it because I didn't know that neither. I found out about this maybe about a couple months ago. They hold like a couple fucking fans like every game. They'll be wilding out.
Yeah, that's what you get for throwing snowballs at Santa back in the '60s. That had batteries.
That's a
in
curse.
Yeah, probably.
That's a curse. Yeah, probably. But yeah, I don't want to go Philly. Green Bay's going to Philly this year. I don't want to go there.
Well, Philadelphia fans are wild.
Yeah, they're crazy, and that's one place I don't even want to go.
I went to work.
No matter who you are.
I went to work there 1 week, and all I said in the warehouse was, "The Phillies suck." The whole warehouse turned and looked at me. I thought they were going to kill me.
Philly,
I
you
thought they
don't
were
fuck
gonna
with
kill me.
Philly,
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy. Yeah, they're
Philly's wild.
They're very passionate about their teams, man.
Well, we got to that topic.
Even New York.
We got to that topic because we're talking about the Celtics, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah. The Celtics, the Boston teams.
So
Boston teams.
let's be honest with each other. Does it really matter who's going to play Denver?
Denver's gonna win.
I got Denver.
Exactly. Does it really matter who's going to play?
No, it doesn't.
I got Denver in 6 versus anybody.
I got Denver in 4 versus anybody.
I'm going with
Not
5.
4.
Denver in
Denver
5.
4 or 5 for anybody.
If they play Boston, it's 6. If they play Miami, it's 5 because Jimmy Butler's going to get out 1 win.
These dudes
It's
have been playing together
5.
for 4 years.
It's 5.
It's
They
5.
complement each other so well. They remind me of the old San Antonio teams with Ginobili.
They do.
Parker.
Yes. Yeah. They
play
grinded their
play
way
so
to
well
the top.
together, I'm telling you.
They've grinded their way to the top.
Denver.
Put your finger up again. Just
Denver.
Don't you dare raise your finger at me, boy. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Denver could have been in the finals before. If you really look at it.
What year?
Last year
Murray
they
hurt
lost
last
to
year.
Golden State, right?
But wasn't Murray?
They lost to
hurt
Golden
last year?
State?
And they
Yeah, Murray was hurt.
And they got injuries.
Yeah.
And Golden State made the finals.
Yeah.
They
The year
lost to the
before,
Lakers, right?
The bubble.
And they had injuries also.
Yeah. The year before that was Portland. Portland outplayed them. They everybody was healthy. Portland outplayed them that series.
Portland?
We won in
I
7.
don't believe this.
2019.
I don't believe it.
Portland went to the West Finals.
This isn't true.
That's what that series is when I knew Denver was the truth. Like they were coming.
Okay,
They were ready to rise up.
don't say the truth without representing
exactly.
Paul Pierce.
Facts. Facts.
Nah. We're gonna get there. We're not talking about Paul
But
Pierce yet.
like I said, no one doesn't matter who's going up against Denver. It's just gonna be Denver.
It
Yeah,
would
I
be
got
Denver.
Jokic is
Denver
playing
in
out of
5.
his mind.
I don't think
He's the
they'll
best
sweep
center in the
it.
league right now.
I don't think they'll sweep it, but
No,
I
they
think
won't
they'll
sweep.
take it.
They won't sweep.
They'll take it.
Because the will, if it's Miami, the will of Jimmy Butler is going to get at least 1, maybe
Absolutely.
2.
Absolutely.
Just the will of just the hard work he puts in.
but
you
the
can see
the
it.
defense of Denver is too much, man.
Yeah.
They got a great team.
It's all over the place. It's great communication. Michael Malone, yes,
Mike Malone,
great
yeah.
coach. Yeah, good coach.
have
I thought he was
5.
overrated at first, but
Dude, he's yelling at him
he's
like
put
a
good-
college
You
coach.
got him at 5.
Yeah.
Every game.
which is awesome
Yeah.
because some NBA players once they get paid, they don't want to hear all that yelling.
No.
They don't. But if you get a coach that yells at you and holds you accountable, that's why they're so good right now.
So
Because you don't see Darvin Ham yelling at LeBron.
on the topic of basketball, go ahead. Talk about this thing you were talking about.
Hold on, are we even done?
Pre-gaming. Yeah, we're talking about.
Are we even done?
I think-
nobody's going to beat Denver.
No.
It's done.
Nobody's going to be Denver.
No, nobody's gonna be
The
done.
final conversation is over, but Edison.
Yeah, bring it up. Tell him,
So
Bobby.
Edison had
Be nice.
Edison had the balls to share this thing on Facebook about Carmelo Anthony. Now,
All right. Shout out Carmelo. Happy retirement,
Car-
bro.
No.
Carmelo ain't even
Happy
going to listen to
retirement,
this
bro.
shit.
No.
Listen,
He's not, but who knows? I'm gonna tag him.
listen to me. All
Tag
right,
him.
hang on
Shout
a
out
second.
Carmelo.
Carmelo, anybody
Bring it to
that
the dome.
for all my
Kobe.
friends that know me, all my friends that know me know I've shit on Carmelo for years.
Really? Why?
Because
why?
he's
Wait,
a
he'll
fucking
get
bum.
there. Robbie
No,
will get there.
I will get there. As a matter of fact, Edison, I prepared myself for this.
Get him.
So
I did not. So I'm ready.
So I did a comparison. No. I did a comparison, more so stats comparison on the two. Okay, they both have played 19 years of basketball.
okay.
All right, Paul Pierce came in 1998, and what was it, 2003 was
yeah. What's
Carmelo. They had roughly the same playoff appearances, number of playoff appearances.
Melo got one more.
Melo has one less.
One less. Yeah.
Playoff appearance than Paul Pierce. Now, if you look at the stats overall career, all right, Melo has more points by only 1,000,
Okay.
or maybe it was 2,000, and Paul Pierce has over 1,500 more assists than Carmelo Anthony. Okay, so stats wise, they're pretty damn
Pretty
close.
even, yes.
Now, the one thing that really sticks out
All right, let's go.
is the fact that Paul Pierce has one one finals appearance and one finals MVP.
Facts.
Thank you, Johnny. So now, one thing everybody brings up this bullshit about the big three in Boston. Now, there was a big three in San Antonio, Manu Ginobili,
Hold on.
Tony Parker. No, I'm not going to hold on. I'm not going to hold on.
Let him finish.
Tony Parker and Tim Duncan were the original big three that everybody talked about.
Okay.
Then we had a big three in Boston. They played together for, I believe it was 6 years, and they won one finals. So how is that a big three?
I don't think they played with each other for 6 years.
They
think it was
played.
less than that.
It was maybe 5.
He said he did this
Maybe 3.
He said he did this homework.
No, they played.
No, I believe him.
They
I
played
believe him.
together for about 5 years. Now the problem is everybody says there's a big three. The term big three back in the day got thrown around for we
yeah.
have 3 superstars.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Like you think of big threes, you have true big threes that won finals was LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Wade.
Wade, yes.
Now that they won what 3?
They won 2. They won 2.
Two?
They
lost
went.
one
They went to
out of Dallas.
4.
Right.
No, they went to 3, 1,
No,
2.
they went to 4, lost 2.
So
Yeah,
They
no,
lost
2
to
and
San
2.
Antonio,
Yeah.
they lost to Dallas and San Antonio.
so
yeah.
Melo started where? I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in on this.
Denver.
Denver.
Okay.
Denver.
When he was with Denver,
He was Syracuse.
yeah. When he was with Denver, he played with Allen Iverson, J.R. Smith, Marcus Camby,
Kenyon Martin.
and Kenyon Martin.
That was a little
And
later.
what was the other one you mentioned?
Nene.
Thank you.
Nene.
So that team was stacked.
Nene was
dude.
good, man.
They finished second. I'm sorry, first, second, and first, and I believe it was the seasons of 2004, 2005, 2006. In the West, they finished first, second, first.
Yep.
They had chances with a fully stacked team. Now, the one year that the Boston Celtics won in 2008, they had 2 additions that I can mention, maybe 3. Kendrick Perkins, Big Baby Davis, and Rayshawn Rondo.
Right. Bums.
He's okay.
You're right. But
Bums.
Look what they did.
But you just admitted it.
No, yeah.
So,
I know that.
so we had 3. You're going to contribute the finals to 3 people?
Yes, that's a lot.
No, you can't,
He
because
just-
the
he just
same
hit you with the
team
knowledge.
played for 5 years together.
Okay.
The team in Denver didn't win anything. They didn't even make it to the finals
They made it
together.
to the West Finals.
The West final. They never made it
Who
to
did
the
they run
finals
into?
together.
Who did they run into those years?
The
Hobie?
Lakers.
The Lakers. With who? Arguably 2 of the top 5 players in league history.
Go ahead, name them.
Kobe and Gasol.
Kobe Bryant and Shaq.
And Derek Fisher.
Kobe
and
and Shaq.
they had a stacked team.
Yeah,
Now,
stacked.
go into the two.
No.
Stop it.
You can't say Derek Fisher is stacked because in any other conversation,
No,
one's gonna say
not Derek
Fisher's
Fisher.
part of the stacked
I'm
team.
saying the
Man,
Lakers
George.
team. The Lakers team then was stacked. They were huge.
No, they
but-
weren't.
They were.
Shaq
LaMarcus
was like
Odom
this.
was there, wasn't he?
No, Lamar Odom wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
No, he wasn't
It
there.
was
Then he
Karl
came
Malone.
8 years after.
Was it Karl Malone?
No,
no.
that was 04.
But you look at the team we beat the Lakers in 08.
Yeah, they had Gasol. They had Lamar Odom.
We beat a stacked Lakers team in the playoffs in the finals with Rayshawn Rondo and Big Baby Davis and
Okay.
Kendrick,
All right.
Kendrick Perkins.
All right, I'm gonna let you finish. Go
On
ahead.
top
Keep
of
going,
that,
keep
Paul
going.
Pierce wins MVP.
Okay.
He's more a team player than he is Carmelo. Carmelo was a shooter. All right? Paul Pierce is a passer, a shooter. He had a better shooting percentage his whole career and only missed
give you
by
that.
about
I'll give you
1,500
that.
points.
I'll give you that.
So
So now Robbie just smacked you in the face with facts.
now I'm waiting.
now-
Hovey's on his phone
now,
over here.
Hovey's
I'm
trying-
waiting for Hovey
he's
to
trying
smack
say something,
back.
But now, yeah, you hit
All right.
Robbie with your knowledge.
Now I'm saying
Melo got a better college career.
this
Only
all,
1 year.
but this all started from the fact that I called Carmelo a bum.
Yes.
That's all I said.
Yeah,
And then Ed came back with, "Oh, and Paul Pierce isn't." No, he's not.
I get it now. I get why the whole
So now everybody can get an
Because-
idea of where I'm coming from
this is
with
where
this.
it started. It started on Facebook. This is what I do. I will argue this.
So
I will
argue
argue
it.
anything.
Just get me
'Cause he's-
fired up.
Oh, I love it.
He
I
hit
love
you
it.
with the facts now. Dale. Dale. Hit him with your facts.
Okay. All right. Carmelo had a better college career. Only 1 year. Paul Pierce did what? 3 years?
Can I cut you off there? Why are we talking about
Yeah, who the
college?
fuck
I'm
is
just
that
saying.
college?
It's career wise. It's career. It's part of his career.
Talking
No, it's
NBA
not.
career.
NBA.
It doesn't matter.
No, it
Basketball Hall of Fame is about basketball. It's not about NBA Hall
Hold
of
on.
Fame.
Yo, Guru. Does that matter?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All
That's
right,
because he's on the mellow
go.
side.
Yes, it's true.
He's on Melo.com.
Is it not? Is it called the NBA Hall of Fame or is it called the Basketball Hall of Fame?
You're not incorrect.
Did Syracuse win that
I'm
year?
not incorrect.
When Melo got it? They won that year?
Syracuse? Yes, they did.
Okay,
That's
so-
one of the best
so that's-
seasons
so
of all time.
Did he get a ring for that?
Yes, he did.
What ring is better? Would you ever rather a college ring or an NBA ring?
Does it
Obviously,
really matter?
NBA.
Does it really matter?
Okay.
I'll take the NBA ring. It matters.
Yeah, see,
It probably is more
It matters.
important.
Okay.
In the big picture, the grand scheme of things, I would say NBA is bigger. But-
We're slowly turning Hovey over here. He's
Yeah,
like,
he is.
he's like, yeah. You know, that's good.
Dame la
I'll
mano.
be it's 3 versus 1. I don't care.
Dame la mano.
All right, so Carmelo started out with the Nuggets. If he went to Detroit, first of all, draft night, it'd be over. He would have at least 2 or 3 rings. Different story, different conversation. Anyway, he gets drafted in Denver. Good teams. Iverson came on, I think, a couple years after he started. After Carmelo.
He did, yes,
Already-
because it was Chauncey Billups. Billups started with
Yes.
him.
But after already Carmelo was the leader of the team as a rookie, scoring champ, not scoring champ, but scoring rookie champ. Either him or LeBron. It was
That
close.
goes
I
into
know,
my
I know it
point.
was
He's a
close.
shooter.
He's a scorer.
Shooter.
He's not a shooter. He's a scorer.
Shooter.
Nah, because he posts up. He used to post up LeBron. Carmelo used to post up LeBron and score in the paint.
Well, LeBron is not as big as he is now. Did Melo do that shit now, LeBron?
He did
He
later in
did.
his career. Later in his career, yeah. Carmelo's a strong guy overall. He's a big dude. He's strong.
Well, the one thing that really humbled me when I was looking at the stats, right, is
ahead.
like, because I'm actually looking at our post, Ed, of when you pissed me off. So,
Yeah.
and it's funny because you know, a lot of people are like, should have won a ring with the Lakers, but he couldn't carry LeBron all alone. And yeah, okay, yeah, that's original.
wild.
Great career, one of the top 5 to never get a ring. That's how I feel. He had the end of his career was similar to Paul Pierce, right? Paul Pierce went to the Clippers, the Nets, and he did absolutely nothing.
But
And
with Carmelo, he got those players out of their prime. Iverson was playing good, but he was out of his prime. Kenny Martin was playing good, don't get me wrong, but he was out of his prime already.
but talk about
Can be the same thing. His best years were in the 90s, late 90s.
The
which
Knicks,
one?
yeah.
With the Knicks, Marcus Camby.
Yeah.
All the players that Carmelo got were out of their prime. They played good, don't get me wrong. They played great. But they were out of their prime. They weren't prime AI. They weren't prime Marcus Camby.
J.R. Smith.
Facts.
That wasn't even prime JR because prime JR was in New York Knicks.
Oh, stop it.
Was it?
Prime
No.
J.R. Smith was gross in
Prime
He
Denver.
was. He
Prime
was.
JR was with the Denver Nuggets.
Thank you, but
Not with the Knicks.
But
But-
here's the
Yeah,
thing
he
with
was good
that.
in the Knicks,
You
but
you could argue that they had a
Okay,
big
so you
three. You could
you got a
argue that they
six-man.
had a big 3 because we're tossing that term around like it's candy in the NBA.
It's turned into that. It's turned
With
into that.
Melo, AI, and J.R. Smith. They were shooters and passers, all 3 of them.
They're all solo one-on-one guys. It's not even a big
So
three,
you
honestly.
consider-
So whoever called Denver a big three is
Nobody
full of
did.
crap.
Nobody did.
Nobody-
I'm just
no, I know,
saying
I know
you
what you're-
could. You could.
So do you
I don't think
consider?
you could because they're all sorry, Hobie. They're all one-on-one players. AI had to dominate the ball to score. So does JR and so does Carmelo. I don't think you could call them a big three.
No.
You can't. See, like
it was more like a big
D
two.
Wade could go off the ball, and LeBron could find him, and Bosh. These guys were ball dominant. You couldn't. AI wasn't moving around. Maybe he was a little bit in Philly days, but in Denver, he had to be ball dominant. He had to dribble up the court, break down somebody 1-on-1 in order to score.
After this topic, I want to ask y'all a question. I'm going to see who can answer it. And it has to do with NBA and championships. But I'm going to let Hovey finish. Go ahead.
So, Denver had 19 wins before they drafted Carmelo Anthony.
That's right.
Where'd they go to?
They went to 30.
They went to 43 wins in the first season of Carmelo Anthony and made the playoffs in the Western Conference. Now,
and back then, hold on, to add to that, back then the West was
loaded,
insane.
People forget about San Antonio.
Yes.
People forget about the Lakers.
So the fact that they made
Blazers,
yes, Portland back then was good. Portland back then was good. Mavericks were good. The Kings were good. The road in the West was harder
now
back then when in his prime.
And Paul Pierce, when he got drafted, his team won 19 games.
Yep.
And they had 5 losing. They had like 3 or 4 losing seasons before they had Antoine Walker. They had 1. Then they had a couple more losing seasons.
Yeah.
And then they got the KG Ray Allen team put together.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it.
So the first year they got put together, they won a title.
I believe so.
The first year.
Yeah.
Now, if you get and that's with KG just at his prime, like almost done with his prime.
He was
still prime. He was still great, and that was Ray Allen just at towards the end of his prime, still prime. Everything was past his prime, playing good though.
I mean, that was Ray Allen a year removed from Seattle, and he was
a beast.
Yeah,
it's different. Like Carmelo, if you give Carmelo those kind of guys, as same as Paul Pierce, at least 2 rings are coming out of it. Paul Pierce only got 1 out of it.
See, I'm a little surprised. I personally think
Carmelo would have got 2 out of it.
I'm a little surprised I'm defending Carmelo here because
he
did a clown. He did a clown move.
I'm surprised at that.
Back in 2014 when he should have gone to Chicago, but he chose the money.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's where I have a problem with Carmelo Anthony. But do I think he's a better player? Yeah.
It's tough.
I think
Robbie got a point.
No.
Paul Pierce is the better
Hovey has a point.
To be around.
I'm going to say Hovey has a point. He is correct. 2002 to 03, Denver Nuggets had 17 wins. They still had Marcus Camby. They still had Nene. They didn't have JR. They didn't have
JR
Allen.
came after, I'll tell you.
Right. So the only addition to the team in the next season was Carmelo. A lot of cuts, a couple of additions of a couple other people, but they did finish 43-39, finished 6th in the NBA Midwest Division, made the playoffs at the end. The next year they won 49 with Nene, same team, and Allen didn't join until 2006, I believe.
Yes.
So he did make a difference. I mean, the team was almost 500 still, but
and it all depends on where you land too. So if he lands in Detroit with Chauncey Billups,
that would have been insane.
And Tayshaun, and Rip Hamilton, and Rasheed Wallace, and Ben Wallace, that's like at least 2-3 rings.
But the one thing I could say about Paul Pierce, he stayed with one team.
That's true. That's really rare.
What I'm saying?
That's really rare nowadays.
He didn't search mid-career to go somewhere. He got to the end of his career and he was like, fuck it, I'll go here 1 year.
Back then, that's normal. Now it's rare. So it's kind of normal. So he didn't really do nothing out of the norm.
He was only 4 years off, or 6 years off.
Yeah, but see, he didn't do anything out of the normal. LeBron didn't leave until, 2011? He was already with the Cavs for 9 years.
Yeah, well, LeBron's a fucking, superhuman.
He's different. He's built different. So this whole
conversation was Pierce or Melo?
Yeah.
So now who?
Well, okay, when you think about basketball, personally, for me, Melo has more memorable moments.
Okay, because he was on Portland. Okay, Kobe.
No, he's not.
Got him.
No, I'll give you a fact.
I think Carmelo's a better player.
That game in the Knicks.
No, better career, not better player.
Career, I will say Carmelo Anthony.
Okay, you're wrong. Okay, go ahead, Robbie.
But
I'm going Paul Pierce with a better career.
Okay,
but
the only reason the ring.
No.
You have to.
Remember what I said.
It's a part of the stats.
Remember what I said at the beginning.
Go ahead.
All right, they both played 19 seasons.
Yep.
Their stats are almost identical.
Yep.
The only difference is Paul Pierce had a slightly higher shooting percentage with a couple thousand less points. He substituted for assists.
Remember, the bulk of his career in the late 90s and early 2000s Nobody was shooting threes like they were now.
No.
By the time Carmelo came into the league. So that's why his field goal percentage is a lot
But when
lower.
it comes with how similar they
not
are,
wrong. Those are outliers. You can't count them.
listen to me. Listen to me,
Go ahead,
okay?
go ahead.
With how
I'm listening.
I sound like Stephen A. right now, and I want to shoot myself. With how similar their stats are, and with how many equal chances I would say they had with good players on their team,
Yeah.
it comes down to the finals and finals MVP.
Who was the Denver coach by then? I mean, you guys had Doc Rivers.
George
I'm
Karl.
just saying. George Karl was it?
Was it
Yeah,
Denver?
George Karl was
It was George Carr.
Yeah, it was
George
George
Karl
Karl.
was the coach.
That's
I can't even blame it on the coach.
and
George
then
Karl's
you
a
got
good
Doc
coach.
Rivers. You got Doc Rivers in,
Yeah, he's a
in
good coach.
Boston.
Okay.
It comes down to that for me.
So it's 2-2.
All right, so
And
So it's Carmelo, and then Pierce.
maybe I shouldn't
So-
shit on Melo as much as
No,
I
no,
do.
I mean-
but
we made our
But
good
the thing
arguments
is-
here,
the thing
but
is, we're not
Melo's
saying
not
he's- we're not saying
trash.
he's trash. No,
No.
we're not saying he's trash. We just think
And I like
he's probably not
Pierce.
that
I like Pierce. I just don't think. I don't think he's that good as people advertise.
well, Boston
I didn't
fans
see-
advertise him to be the truth. All right, because he is
I don't think
the
he is,
truth
though.
for in
Like,
2008.
The truth.
All right, well, you think Carmelo? What highlight comes to your head?
Nothing.
New York Knicks
Madison
versus
Square Garden, 60
the
points.
Bulls.
Playing
61 points.
61 points.
The last couple threes against the Bulls. Again,
You gotta bring that up.
I'm sorry, homie, but those are memorable moments.
well, how is that? So he basically played a high school team.
no, that's bull. That's bull. That Bulls team was
No offense,
stacked.
buddy.
Wow.
That Bulls team was loaded and stacked. They were
Okay.
good. Now, when you think about Paul Pierce, what's the first highlight that comes to your head? I can't even think of one.
The
When
one
LeBron knocked him down, remember that?
when he
remember
got
that.
when he got hurt and
When
he
he
came
got
back
stabbed?
out.
And he had to take a doo-doo? Like,
Dude,
that game? That
when
series?
he rolled his ankle.
Or was it when he got stabbed in the club? Which one was it?
By Benzino. We all know that happened.
I think with this argument, because of how similar they are, it comes down to with who you're a fan of,
Pretty much.
and you have to think of it like this too. Like he went to New York and did fuck all. Nothing happened in New York.
Nah,
the Knicks
the
are a
team was
failure
poor-
of a
yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
He
I
went
agree
to
with that.
New York in his career.
He just wanted to be
James
home.
Dolan.
His
just wanted to be
career
home.
team.
His career
Yeah,
didn't
he just wanted to be
end.
home.
His career didn't end, but he lost all chances of winning the finals.
Yeah, they didn't have a
That
good
was
team
how I
around
looked
them.
at it.
I mean, one of his best years was with Lynn
Amari
Sanity.
Stoudemire.
Yeah,
and-
Mark Stoudemire
yeah.
was there, Lynn Sanity, whatever.
But that's just
And I like Pierce. I like Melo.
You don't like
I
Pierce,
per-
you're full of shit.
I do like Pierce.
No.
I always like Pierce. He's a good player. He's a mid-range
But-
guy. That's so underappreciated right now. Mid-range guy. Paul Pierce is not mid-range?
he's more of a outside scorer.
Yeah,
No,
he's mid to
Paul
out.
Pierce did not post up and shoot fucking
He developed-
turnaround jumpers?
He developed his three more than he got later in his career.
later in his career.
He's
Yes,
more
like
of-
every
he's
other
more of a
player
jump
does.
shooter in Boston.
LeBron's first few years. Was he a good three-point shooter? No.
No.
Now, if you shoot a three,
He's okay.
that might be
Yeah,
going
he's
in.
okay.
Yeah.
That might be going in. You develop that.
I think it comes down to the finals and the MVP, like I said.
That's-
Okay,
Well,
so
all
when
in
you
all-
say
For
that,
some conversations, you have to come down to at least the ring.
Yeah, but all in
Okay.
all,
So when
I'm
you go
willing to
down
say
to
that
the-
they're pretty similar in player.
so when you break it down to the ring, you got Robert Horry better than Paul Pierce? He has 7 rings.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
go
but
away.
come on.
He has 7 rings.
But the
doesn't
stats,
matter.
the stats are not there. Like we're talking about similarities and stats. Like, Robert Horry got
that's a- see that.
That's
I-
a dude
I
that
see
signed
that.
the right
Like,
contracts at the right time, and he
The only
didn't
reason
play
why
at
some
all.
people might edge
No, he
Pierce-
played a lot. Robert
Well,
Horry played a lot.
But he barely contributed.
But
That's the other
it's true,
thing.
like you said.
That's
yeah,
false.
you-
Come
you
on.
could
He
say that
played
5
big roles. Maybe in the Lakers 3-peat, I'll let you go. In the Lakers 3-peat, maybe his role is limited. But in the Houston back-to-back, he was big.
San Antonio, he wasn't that back. He came in for a shot. That was it.
Yeah, that one was
He
low.
made the game-winning shot, though.
Yeah, but
He
the,
did. He
the
made game-winning
argument-
shots for
yeah.
all those teams.
the argument, yeah, I get your argument about who has the most rings. They're better. Well, the Pierce and Carmelo, that's literally just that even. The only reason why people would pick Paul Pierce maybe because the Finals MVP and the other ring.
And because he's a
So
Celtic.
what
You can't. It's
Okay,
a
what
team
if-
game. It's not a
what if-
one-on-one game.
What if Melo won 2 rings?
It's a team
and
game.
2 MVPs?
It's hard.
But if
Would
you
Melo
look,
be better than Paul Pierce?
If he won 2 Finals MVPs, he had 2 rings.
Right. But
If-
he's got
for
2
sure.
rings. But you see what I'm saying?
I think he's better
But
now
if-
without
but
the
if-
ring.
Nah, he's
yeah,
not
but
better.
if you look at the finals, like the reason he got MVP though, the stats, he actually had very low. I think he had 19 points per game, but he was averaging 14 assists per game.
No.
So He was
Where the hell was
he-
Rondo during that series? I know Rondo was there.
Rondo
What the hell
was
he
doing that whole weird fucking. Oh look, I thought I passed it. Oh no, it's over here. No, it comes down to the fact that he played hard. They both did. They
teams
both played hard.
Rasheed Wallace.
No, I mean like
No, I know what you- I know
Melo
what you
and
mean, yeah.
Pierce. They both played hard their
They both did.
entire careers.
Yes.
They never stopped, and that's to me. If you're going to compare the players, like Johnny said, you got to go to the MVP of the finals. I mean, you don't just
when you're
get
so
handed
close-
MVP
so-
finals.
so close to
you,
stats.
you think he should have gotten the award?
For that finals, I think he was the most all-around player of the finals. Not he wasn't the highest scorer,
Yeah.
He was the
highest.
most-
He averaged 21 a game. and that's
but
what
he was the most all-around dude.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Garnett should have gotten it.
Kevin Garnett's bashing it, too busy bashing his head against the fucking.
Well, he averaged,
Okay, so-
he averaged 19
now-
and
Look,
14 in
it-
that series.
So now we know what that is. So now let me ask you this question. Maybe you guys know. You guys know basketball. No. Who has the most well-deserved ring in NBA history?
The most well-deserved.
Most earned?
Most earned. I'm talking about
Dirk
granted from-
Nowitzki.
from-
I'm not even saying that because you're a Dallas
No.
fan.
Think about it.
Did you even know he's a Dallas fan?
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
did,
talking
but
about.
that's the
But
first
think
one
about,
that comes to
think
mind.
about why I said that.
No, I know. I remember the run.
Who did he go through to get there?
Miami.
I remember the run.
Lakers.
He went through
Or not.
Portland. It was who you guys are hot that year, right?
He did
That
go
was
through
a
the
7-game
Lakers.
He
series.
went
That
to
was a
Portland.
7-game series.
Second round, he had to go through the
You
two-time
guys
defending champs.
swept the Lakers.
He had
That's
to
crazy.
go-
You take
then-
Portland 7 games,
Yeah.
and Lakers you sweep them.
And then the
That's
West
crazy.
Finals, he went through Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and Harden.
Yeah.
And then he went through LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Nah,
He went through all those teams, and he was the best player
And that
on
team,
every series.
your
bro.
Nah, he
team
was.
too, that's how a
One
lot
All-Star
of those.
was just Dirk. It
but-
was Sean Stevenson, the Karan Butler was hurt the whole thing.
Jason Terry.
Correa, Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler,
But that's
Jason
how those
Kidd,
guys
Jason
got
Kidd.
their
Jason
names.
Kidd, Sean
Like-
Marion.
That finals, the guys that were aside Dirk got their names from winning that.
Yeah.
Like Jason Terry, it was like, holy shit, Jason Terry.
yeah, everybody knew
Fucking
Terry was
gross.
good, but he was like, oh shit, watch out for Terry
He
because
was
of that
good in
title
Atlanta.
run. He was good in
He was
Atlanta.
more like washed up already.
Yeah, he was looked as washed up. I hear you there.
And like I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not just saying it because I'm an American fan. I just think he went through the most shit. He went through the most players, 2 defending champs, most All Stars. I don't think anybody went through so many All Stars.
I think
one
if-
playoff run. Think about it.
If Jimmy Butler wins this year, it'll be more than that one. Because they are the eighth
If he
seed.
goes
Wow.
to,
They're the eighth seed right now. They
The
went
Knicks,
through
the
the one.
Knicks did the same thing. The Knicks in '99, they were the AC. They made the finals.
But they
They
lost.
didn't win it.
I'm talking about if he
I'm talking
wins
about-
it.
You
The
talking
whole
about if he
cap,
wins
like-
the?
If,
the
Miami,
whole
if
cap.
Miami wins the whole title this year, and it's possible,
I don't think they're gonna win it anyways.
Yeah.
they have a small chance. If they make it, they have a small chance. But if they do, that's the best ring. That's the best earned ring of all
Okay, so
time.
that's just, who's better, Garnett or Dirk Nowitzki?
Hold on, you're
I'm
going
not-
too far.
I'm
You're
not-
going too far. You're going too far.
No,
Hold
no, no,
on.
I'm talking about
That's
Dirk
different.
was the
No, no, no.
question?
and Kevin Garnett.
That's tough, man.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
say-
tough
I'm-
for me.
I'm not going to say Duncan because nobody's better than Tim Duncan.
Nobody's better than Duncan.
That's not. I don't think
I
that's
would-
tough for me because I'm gonna go with Dirk because of the fact that Kevin got stuck in Minnesota for 12 years, 12
He
seasons.
wasted his career in Minnesota.
He wasted.
He did
it.
not.
He wasted.
He didn't go anywhere in Minnesota.
They went to the West Finals a couple times.
Yeah, but
they had to, they had to
Who they
get,
lost
get,
to?
They had to get
Out of
Sprewell,
12 seasons,
they
They
lost
had
to
to all the
Kobe
Kings,
and
go ahead.
Shaq, but nobody was beating Kobe and Shaq any of those years.
That's not Dirk's problem.
I just think.
He
I
went
think
to Kobe and Shaq. I at least once or twice they lost.
Who?
Pretty sure Dirk.
Yeah.
I think
No,
Dirk was.
Everybody
Nobody was
did.
beating Kobe and Shaq.
Everybody
Nobody
did.
was.
Dirk
yeah.
was most consistent from the start of his career to the end, though.
Well, it,
too.
And the fact that he played with one team, man, you got to respect. Only a few people did that shit, man.
Again,
Duncan.
Again.
they're about the same.
for
when
the
they started
era
their
he
career.
came in, that's
When they
normal.
started, yeah.
It's not out of the
They started
normal.
about the same.
Who?
I'll take Garnett just because he plays better defense.
True. You got to think about it all around
Dirk didn't suck on
thing.
defense though. He didn't suck on. He wasn't
Well,
as good as KG.
He's not good as
He didn't
KG, but
suck
he would
either.
give up 30. He would give up 30 to a
He's
power
7
forward.
footer. No, name one 7 footer that plays great defense.
Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett.
No,
He's
get
not
out
a
of
seven
here.
footer,
Shit,
he's 6'10".
Yeah, exactly.
He's fucking
I'm
6'11".
talking about
All right,
legit-
come on.
I'm talking
Come
about
on.
legit 7+ besides Rudy Gobert because Rudy Gobert just
Kemi Mutombo,
What's up, Mo?
Mutombo was what 7 feet.
7'1".
7. Okay, that's it.
Who else?
Okay, Olajuwon,
Kim Olajuwon played good defense.
Good
Shaq
move.
played good defense.
David Robinson,
So more
David
than-
Robinson.
See what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean shit.
Alonzo
Stop.
Mourning. You gotta keep going, you know.
Alonzo played good defense, yes. Well, Alonzo was 6'10".
Okay, but they
But-
can't shoot.
They cannot. You're right.
They can't shoot. So, I picked Dirk.
I agree with that.
Of course, you're a Dallas fan. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Dirk at
just
all.
like how you picked Carmelo
I
Anthony,
agree with
right?
that.
It's not- so you picked Carmelo Anthony because he played for Portland.
But
He
to,
played for Portland for 2 years. That's it.
You loved him.
Towards the end of his career, he was played good for us.
He was trash.
He came in and was a scorer off the bench.
You went to West Finals?
He was good. He wasn't with us when we went to the West Finals. We went to the West Finals, but it was without Carmelo. What's Dallas been doing lately?
No, just getting Luka.
Rebuilding.
Well, yeah,
Getting fine.
rebuilding, basically.
Rebuilding.
Getting fine, you know.
You guys got signed.
getting fined.
Trash. You guys
Who?
whack. What?
Who?
What? Luka's better
They
than all that.
tanked the game so they get the
That's
test
a
taken
joke.
away.
Oh, yes, that's a joke.
That's a joke?
That is a joke.
Luka's way better than Damian Lillard.
No, he's not.
Hands down.
No, he is not.
Hands down.
No.
all right,
I'll
this,
argue that
this
all day.
but this argument comes down to I'm a fan of this and I'm a fan of that.
True.
True.
But Dame's been to the West Finals. So has Luka.
Luka's newer.
Yeah, shorter. In a short amount of time than Dame has.
Doesn't matter.
I don't
Oh,
know.
now it don't matter. Right?
Doesn't matter.
Right now,
Gotta go Luka, of
Gotta go
course.
Luka,
Gotta go Luka. But he plays no defense. Dame plays at least a little bit of
They don't play no
defense.
defense.
he don't
A little bit of
play
They don't play
He don't
defense.
play
They
defense.
don't
So-
play
He plays
defense.
better defense than Luka.
So
I
are
give
we-
you that?
In this conversation, are we finalizing that Paul Pierce is better?
No.
No.
All right.
I still think Carmelo's better.
If you
We'll
guys
leave it
out-
up.
if
We'll
you
leave it up
guys-
to the viewers.
If you guys out there think Carmelo's better than Paul Pierce, put a thumbs up. If you think Paul Pierce is better than Carmelo, put a heart. Just like it. Whatever you want to do. Just
So,
let us know. I'm curious.
Do you guys mind if I read the hot take
Please.
that I had? It's about Jokic.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Embiid.
Switching over to Jokic.
So
We'll switch
now
over
that
real
now
quick.
that I schooled Edison on
You did not.
all of the Paul Pierce
You did
stats,
not.
Edison just didn't do his research. That's all. I didn't give you enough.
didn't.
I didn't
was
give you
still
enough
hitting
time.
You with facts.
I didn't give you enough time.
No. I was
But
hitting you with facts.
you know your history.
That is as a
Proud of you.
I do.
No, that was
I
good.
do.
So, no, it's funny because Edison and I tried to start a podcast and I suck. My schedule got all screwed up. We had to
Life,
stop.
it's
and
life
then-
happens. Life
so I'm
happens.
just happy to be here. But
I appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
hit
through.
with the
all right. So the hot take. This is on Facebook. I'll read the whole thing to you guys real quick.
Yeah.
So the start of it kind of throws you off. It says Joel Embiid deserved the MVP. He led the league in scoring in the regular season. He led the Sixers to the same number of wins as Denver in the regular season. Let's stay consistent now. The MVP is a regular season award. For years, we've
Facts.
picked the best narrative over the best player in the league, and we've seen it before. But
Happens all the time.
what we have never seen before is Nikola Jokic. There was a feeling in the stomachs of every voter that Jokic would be in too rare of company with a third straight MVP. Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, and Bill Russell is that company. MJ never did it. LeBron never did it. Can you imagine the kind of player it would take to do something like that? Now open your eyes. Jokic is a 7-foot Larry Bird. He just broke Wilt Chamberlain's 56-year single postseason triple-double record. And he's the only player since Bill Russell to drop a 2020-10 triple-double against the Lakers in the playoffs. When Jokic said he didn't care about winning the MVP, he meant it, because he's that guy that's making the ultimate leap for the ultimate prize. So yes, Jokic isn't the MVP. He's the best player in the world, and he's going to the finals. Credit to Clutch Points on Facebook. I want to give them credit for that post, but thoughts on
I
this?
said that last podcast. They didn't want to give it to him because that would have been his third one in a row.
Yeah.
He-
Nobody gets 3 in a
And
row.
I said that.
It's been
I was
it's
they
like
didn't want
really
to give
rare.
it to him, but he did say Joel Embiid is another international player. But I said they didn't want to give it to Jokic because it would have been his third one in a row.
I feel like Embiid cried his way into it in a sense. Like,
No, I feel like Embiid got this in pity.
yeah,
They
the
didn't
media,
want-
the
they
media
didn't
made
want
hyped
Did
it
he
up.
not earn? Did he not earn it? Answer that.
He did.
He did.
Regular
All right,
season.
then.
But
So
now-
what's wrong with him winning MVP?
But now when Nikola Jokic had the season that he had,
They both had the same number of wins. You just heard it.
did he average a triple-double?
Yeah.
Triple doubles don't mean shit because Westbrook
like this.
won.
For a season?
Well, no, wait,
Go ahead,
wait.
go ahead.
Westbrook earned his MVP with a triple double.
That's
They were
fine.
like 8th seed.
That's fine.
The next year, another triple double he averaged. Did he win MVP?
Doesn't matter.
No.
Nikola
Triple
Jokic
doubles
had
are-
the best team in the Western Conference.
And they had the best team
And
in
they're
the
in the
Eastern
finals.
Conference.
Where's Embiid right
Right now, the Eastern Conference is a little bit. Is it
A little bit. It's 100% weaker in the West.
100%?
100% weaker in the West. The West is stacked 1 through 12. Think about it. The Mavericks. If the Mavericks are in the East, they probably
You might-
first.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Shut up, man.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I don't know,
to the
but-
point of it, though, it's a regular season award, right?
It is a regular season
And
award.
there's no doubt that Jokic is disgusting during these playoffs.
Definitely.
You can't
No,
shake
he's
it
playing
off.
out of his mind.
However, they're not incorrect in this post about the narrative. We've changed it over the last couple of years. We haven't gone with the regular season showboater. We've gone with, oh, this person is going to perform in the playoffs, or they're on the better stretch than this person. And that was, I think, and I hate to say it, LeBron bitched about this last year and the year before.
Go ahead.
And I agreed with him for one time in my life.
Go ahead.
And he said it. He's like, how is that even? Who last year was Jokic, right? And he was like, how did you not go with Giannis? How did you not go with Giannis? And
Again,
he was
that would have been what? Giannis is almost third in a row.
again, but it comes up with that again narrative of the third in a row, right?
Yeah.
So, but
They don't want to give that out because that company is so elite. They don't want just anybody to have that.
But see, Jokic is not just
It's
anybody.
the writers. It's the writers that vote for it.
Yeah.
Jokic is not
They
just
don't
anybody.
want to put anybody in that class because then you're talking about greatest of all time.
Well, the reason I hate
Nobody wants to
myself
take away
for agreeing with LeBron is because the year before that, he was like, "Oh, why didn't I get it?" So it's like, come on, man. But
There's
now
a couple
you're
of years in there. LeBron could have won it almost every year, honestly. If I could say it.
The way the team played.
Almost-
It goes with your team play, too.
No, I know that. Almost every year he's been playing. If you take LeBron off of all his teams he's been playing, what are they? 18 wins. 19
Yeah,
wins.
you do the same thing
15
for
wins.
Jokic.
No.
Take Embiid off
take-
Philly, you think he'll be number one seed?
Probably not.
What's he
Probably
rated?
not.
6'2"?
This is his first one.
Two.
This is his first
If you took him off
MVP.
that, they probably would never made the playoffs.
Probably not. That's why he's the MVP. But if you take Jokic off at least that second year and this year, they still went to playoffs.
yeah.
They're still
How?
a good team.
How?
They're still a good team.
With all the injuries they had?
This year they didn't have any injuries. That's why they're top in the West.
This year, wasn't
Who was
Jamal,
injured?
Jamal Murray.
No, he wasn't.
Jamal Murray was.
He was all year. Last year he was injured. I'll give you that.
He was hurt in the playoffs last year, right?
He was hurt almost all
Remember,
year
last year they did add Aaron Gordon, too. So.
because they needed another scorer because Murray was hurt.
Right.
I still think Jokic should have gotten the MVP. And the way the media played it out, I didn't like it at all.
Media does the current narrative. Like,
Yeah, of
oh,
course.
Embiid's been playing the hottest so far, MVP.
But that's how it is every year. We let the media
Yes,
drive
exactly.
this bullshit, and then it
Look,
taints the
my
taints
point-
the voters' view.
My point
It's-
being is Russell Westbrook, when he won his MVP, what was he, 8th in the West? LeBron put up probably better numbers, but Westbrook averaged a triple-double. That's the narrative. Boom,
Yeah.
MVP.
Well,
He wasn't MVP.
Did LeBron average better numbers? Because I think
Look at it. I think he averaged better overall points.
Westbrook averaged like 30, 11, and
and it
Well,
wasn't
it's
30. It
because
was like
he broke
25.
records, and that shit wasn't done in years.
Yeah.
That's
Oscar
right.
Robertson
It's
was
because
on.
it's
him doing
random
it,
thing.
Him doing it the next year didn't mean as much because he did shit last year.
But they were the 8th seed in the West.
Like I said, it was just,
They were the
it was
eighth
just,
seed in
it
the
was
West.
just because he broke the fucking record. Pretty much.
Exactly. That's my point. LeBron was the MVP that year because he averaged an insane amount of points. He's 36 years old, 35 years old, averaging these many points for his team. Take LeBron off the Lakers that year. What are they?
Yeah, but
A
LeBron,
lottery team.
regardless of age, is also
If you
the
take-
most physically fit dude in
Yeah,
all of
I know.
sports right
If you
now.
take Westbrook off of that team that went 8th seed, they were like a 9th seed.
so I'm gonna debunk that right now.
The-
Westbrook averaged 31.6
All right,
points a
my
game,
bad. My bad. I didn't know how much he averaged.
11 rebounds, 10 assists, and there were 6 in the Western Conference.
Okay, I wasn't
That's-
far
that
off.
still changes
That's
the-
still
that
six.
Changes it a lot, though, with 31 points.
That's the
That-
bottom of the
that's a lot,
West.
though.
What did LeBron do that year?
Complain.
Or Giannis?
Complain.
That's the usual. We know that.
I
know
have
that.
some. Listen, man. I have When I was growing up, LeBron was so fun to watch on the Cavs. As a young LeBron, right?
Yeah.
I just fucking hate him now. I can't listen.
I don't
can't listen
disagree.
to him
I can't
talk.
stand him right
now.
I can't listen to him
I'm not
talk.
saying-
I don't understand.
I'm not
how
saying
people
he's
hate
not-
him now. I really
He-
don't.
it's not him as a basketball
Yeah.
player. It's him as a person. Just
Oh, the person that opened up a school for poor kids. And,
no.
Person.
No, not
That school
Not
being
that
funded
stuff.
by the taxpayers.
Can I bring something
It
up
doesn't
without?
matter. He still opened it up. It's his.
I'm gonna bring something
It's not
up,
his. It belongs to the public school system of Ohio.
Ed. I'm gonna bring something
believe
up
it.
without it
Look
being
it up.
like a
Yeah, right.
without it being like a racial thing, because this is what it was
Right.
when it happened. The Jerry Jones shit that happened when he's a child standing outside the school where the black kids were trying to get into, right?
Yeah.
And they caught a picture of him. He's a kid. Okay? Now kids back at any age, you're doing what your parents bring you up to do, right? The picture goes out, oh, this is Jerry Jones, and LeBron James at a conference, who's not even in the fucking NFL,
Yeah.
says at the end of the conference, I'm basically outraged that you guys didn't ask me about the Jerry Jones photo. Why the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay, LeBron, sorry, because we didn't know, that you wanted to be asked about this just because of the fact that you're a black man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's that little shit that really taints my view of him. Like, the whole thing of just shut up and dribble. Remember when that happened?
Yeah. That's fucked up. I don't agree.
I did not agree with that. I agreed with feel free to be the normal American that shares your views, but just play the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Don't let your
But he did do that. He did.
no, but
He
don't
did.
let your platforming taint your professional career.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of getting at, right? Platform in a decent way, and he wasn't platforming in a decent way before.
I don't hate LeBron. Dude's nasty. Like, he's not the best to me of all time, but the dude's nasty.
He's top 5.
I just,
Top 5 easy.
I feel like, to me, I hate the way he carries himself. I
The
don't know.
carrying.
I don't know why.
There's only one
like I said,
time.
it's like
There's
I said,
only
I don't hate him as a person. Like, I just hate how he acts.
there's only one time
His
where I
attitude's
agree
great.
It's
where he
his
carried
actions.
himself.
It's his actions. And his comments. His comments are like
There's
the
only
top.
one time, real quick, where I didn't agree with his comments. It was when he lost to Dallas in the finals. That's the only time I didn't agree with him.
Refresh, remember what he said.
He said, you guys are talking bad about me, but I'm this. Basically, it was I'm
Yeah.
this. You guys got to go back to your regular day jobs,
Yeah.
day lives. That part was like, bro, that's a little
No.
bit too much.
And I
That's
didn't
the only time I agree with him. But
I
that's
didn't
it.
mean to bring up what I did as like you should downplay the fact that that's still a fucked up thing that Jerry Jones was there and all
Yes.
that. Like he should have
And he's
addressed.
like 15, 16. in the
he should have
picture.
addressed it like that too.
Yeah.
He was at an age where maybe he can kind of tell it's wrong.
Yeah.
But as an NBA player, what is your and he even said he's like as my stature. Why wouldn't you ask me about it? Like you're just assuming
I don't know.
you're
That's-
just
I don't-
assuming you're like the
He's
top
not.
of the
He's
line
not.
in the NBA.
All right, so I'll give you that. I just don't remember it being like that.
That was the comment though. It was like
I have to look that up. But
that was when he was big on social media.
right now, we're in a world where if you're in the NFL, you're getting asked NBA questions. Remember when Kaepernick was sitting for the flag?
yeah, that shit's stupid.
Kneeling?
man. Stupid.
That's
I agree with your side of it,
That's
but
not
someone
different.
from the military told him.
No. I agree. No, you haven't heard my side of that. I'm saying I think it's stupid they ask NFL players NBA questions, vice versa.
Yeah. They asked Steve Kerr
I know the story.
NFL
But
stuff. Yeah.
I know the story behind it. A SEAL asked him to kneel because that's what we do at our brothers' graves.
It's better than
As a
after
vet,
sitting.
I know that, but
But it's the
asking
it's the
inter,
masses that don't see that.
but asking interleague questions like that is
Yeah.
stupid. Just ask them about their own fucking league that they're playing in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
know.
I don't see an issue with that, but it's a big issue in the community. That's why they want to ask that.
Yeah.
He's used to getting asked those questions, so he's like, I'm surprised you guys didn't ask me that question. I think he was more in shock because I think he was expecting that question to come up. That's how I see it. Again, I could be wrong. We all could be wrong.
He's a selfish prick.
Oh, you quiet, porque carajo.
You looking up some stats.
No, I'm just listening. That's all.
Okay, so why are you on podcast?
Hit him, Hovey. Hit him, Hovey.
Holy, speak your
Hit 'em.
mind, my man.
I mean,
Let it out, bro.
It's like I said, I don't hate LeBron. I just sometimes the way just like I don't like Westbrook. I hate him because he's too cocky.
You're right. It's the way he carries.
I don't think
himself.
Westbrook's cocky.
How the hell he's one of the cockiest dudes.
Only on the court he's cocky. Off the court he's not like that.
I don't know. The way he dresses annoys me.
Yeah. The dress code is a different story, man. That's just wild.
That's
James
like-
Harden got a crazy.
They call it fashion, but it looks
That ain't
like
fashion. That
it
ain't
looks like
crazy.
clown to me.
Oh, that's nothing. You think that clown deserves the max?
No,
Who?
James Harden next
no.
No, yeah, that's the
There's
rumor.
no way.
He's washed.
Houston's gonna
Houston's
give
gonna
him
give it to him, yo.
$200
He's
million.
washed.
Isn't that his third
See,
max?
these
That's his
players-
third max, right?
These players nowadays,
I
they
swear
feel
that's his third
entitled.
max.
They feel so entitled just because they score a couple buckets.
Bro,
Like,
you
what
sure
happened
it's
to
not
the
his third
passion
max?
of the game?
I don't know.
They don't have no passion of the
there's
game.
no
I
passion.
agree with that.
But in NFL too.
But
They did.
Yeah, they
Think
have
about-
no passion of the game. Kyler Murray's another one. He'd rather play Call of Duty
yeah.
to actually play the
Yeah,
damn
they
game.
actually play
Think-
or the playbook.
think
There's a bunch
about
of videos
Houston,
on that
though.
online. I love it.
Houston's been a nobody since all those guys left them. They're dying for the fans to
Yeah.
come back. They bring Harden back.
so
They pay him the
fucking-
That's
max.
the reason why they bring him back.
It's the
Sell
only
tickets.
reason they
To
bring
sell
him back.
tickets.
He's
Only
not,
reason.
he's not going to be the same. He's
And
not
you-
going to be the same Harden did when
You
he
know
played.
why I
Oh,
don't?
yeah.
He's not going to be the same.
GM
Same beard.
for Houston.
Same beard.
Who's the GM for
Yeah,
Houston?
exactly.
I forgot his name.
It's not Daryl Morey no more.
It's not because Maury's in Philly. Now the thing, the rumor is he's gonna keep Harden in Philly because he loves Harden, Daryl Morey, and they're gonna ship off Embiid somewhere.
Sure. He just won MVP.
I can see it though
That's stupid.
because Morey
That's
runs
the
the
shit I
team.
don't understand.
They got rid of Howard, right? Dwight Howard in Houston. They got rid of him because Harden was the man.
Yeah,
Well, I pick
but Harden is nothing now. Harden's washed.
They're gonna keep him in
He's
Philly.
unmotivated. He's
I
out of
personally-
shape. He
I'm with
doesn't play
Hobie.
hard.
No, I agree. I
So,
think
you
Philly's gonna
telling me
keep Harden
You
and let go of
telling me
Embiid.
Embiid's on? That'll be the
dumbest
first
thing
time ever that an MVP, one MVP on one team, got shipped off the next season.
I don't think that's the first time ever.
Name another MVP who won MVP that season.
I don't know off the top
and
of my
got
head.
shipped
That
off the
sounds
next
like
one.
it's very like that's happened before.
That would be the dumbest thing
Giannis
ever.
got traded. Jokic got traded.
No, not recently. I'm talking about years ago.
Think about
Yeah,
every
years
MVP
ago.
every season. You
Coach of the years get fired now.
I'm gonna
That's
Google this.
different.
Somebody coach of the
There's
years get
there's
fired.
not one MVP that played and one MVP that season. The next season it was on a different team. Not one.
I don't think it's impossible. I think it's happened
No,
before.
I don't think it's happened before. Nash was still there. Dirk
Yep.
still played.
All right.
Giannis still played. Derrick Rose still played on the same team.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, like I said, you think all of them. They all played on the same team the next season. Westbrook, same team. Harden never won it.
It might have happened before. Harden,
MVP?
Harden
James
don't got an MVP.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think he won MVP.
He has MVP.
He has one. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was in Houston. He went back to Houston.
Wilt Chamberlain,
Thank you.
1968.
I was gonna say it's happened before.
1968 got traded from the Lakers to the, got traded from the 76ers to the Lakers.
And that's it.
I didn't say I
I'm
know
not
that.
done.
but
I
knew
gotta
it happened
scroll.
before.
There's more.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 1974, he won the MVP. 1975, he got traded to the Lakers
I'm not
from
gonna
the
say I
Bucks.
knew
How about
that.
recently?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm getting there.
Let him go down the list. It's obviously a long list.
It's hard.
No, it's,
Shut the hell up.
there-
Homie.
Moses Malone,
All right.
1982, won the MVP, got traded from the Rockets to the 76ers in 82.
All right.
We're
It's happened
not
before.
talking about Charles
It's
Barkley.
not impossible. Charles Barkley, right? No.
No, he was a couple years
you're right,
off.
It's not impossible,
But it's
it
pretty
has-
dumb.
It's never happened in the past 20 years.
The league now is what?
The closest one now is Russell Westbrook winning MVP in 17 and getting traded in 19. That's the only
that's
closest.
close, okay.
See, I wouldn't say that. I
The,
wouldn't say
the league now is
I wouldn't
guards.
say that.
Don't count Jokic and Embiid. They're the only two big men in the league that are actually doing anything.
There's plenty of guys that are good.
Who? Tell me.
Whoa, Dwight Powell.
Hell no.
Oh wait, Nurkic.
No, Nurkic is the bum too. Like,
okay.
get him out of Portland.
All right.
I want Cat. Come to Portland, baby.
Wait,
Let's
JJ
go.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Jaren Jackson.
Okay, but he's not offensively dominant. That's what I'm talking
Carl
about.
Anthony Towns.
That's what we're talking about. He is, but Towns' defense is questionable. Everyone knows that. That's why they brought in Gobert.
We
He's
know
just
that.
big and lanky. Leave him alone.
Gobert?
No, Towns.
Yeah. He got offense. He can shoot.
DeAndre Ayton's nice.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
His heart is not in it.
If he wins the Portland, will be nice.
I would love it. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be nice.
Anybody
I don't think he's gonna be nice.
anybody
I would
else
love
is
it.
DeAndre Ayton
Well,
right now.
it,
Oh hell
I
yeah,
wouldn't.
of course. Stop lying.
I wouldn't.
Vucevic?
Chicago. If
That
they had
contract is you guys.
His
contract, yes,
You
I
gotta,
get it.
you gotta
his
think
contract-
about.
You're right. His contract is
You gotta think about the cap.
Yes,
You don't think
yes,
about the
that's
cap.
different. Yes.
That's $33 million.
No,
But
for a guy.
but again, we
who
are
gave up.
fans. We are not GMs. We're thinking about as fans. We don't care about the damn cap. Just get his ass to Chicago, get his ass to Portland, play some damn games.
Edison,
That's
that's
it.
I
not
don't
how
want
it
Chicago.
works.
I know it's not
Got
how
to
it
be
works,
able to pay the guy to get him to
but
come in and
be
play the damn
realistic.
games.
We are fans. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not freaking GMs.
Yeah, but we all think we could run. We all think we could run the office.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's,
Hell yeah.
it is what it
So running
is.
back and be the good trade next year.
It's possible. I think so.
All right, so just
Daryl Morey, GM of the Sixers, is a guard guy. He wants to keep Harden.
He's a bitch.
He wanted to keep
I don't know why
Harden in Houston.
They need to fire
Harding
that
is
motherfucker.
washed.
They need to fire him.
He's wild.
I
you get rid of-
agree.
If you
I
get rid of
agree.
He
Embiid,
has a hamstring injury
That's
every
fucking
See,
season.
you guys are not listening to me. I agree with what you're saying. But him personally wants the guards. He wants a guard-centric offense. He doesn't want the
That's
big man.
that's probably because they
his
go to
style
strip
of
clubs
play.
together. That's why.
That's his style of play.
And you
Probably.
fired,
And that's why he never won anything.
and you fired Doc Rivers, and then you're gonna get rid of Embiid. Fire that motherfucker who did that shit.
Doc, choke artist.
He is.
You shut your mouth.
Choke artist.
No.
Okay.
The reason why the Celtics won that title because they were never down in that series. That's why.
Jesus, here we go.
If they were down in that series, they would have lost the lead and lost the damn series.
So now,
Just
okay,
saying. Just saying.
where is Embiid going? Where do you think he's gonna go?
Philadelphia.
That's what I'm
No, I
saying.
think-
I don't see him literally going
Philly.
anywhere.
He's staying in
Like,
Philly.
he's gonna stay in fucking Philly, no matter what.
Go Saints, clown. What the hell?
He's gonna stay in Philly, no matter what.
No.
I don't.
I don't,
I don't
I
see
had
him
to
getting
guess.
moved.
So you can't
That'll be
say
it.
you
Get one,
can't
though.
say you're gonna keep Harden and trade away the MVP of last season. It just they don't fucking feel
It's
it.
not
They don't feel it.
impossible.
What are they going to trade Joel
I
Embiid
can see
for?
it.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
impossible, but in,
Giannis?
You're right. It's not. It's
No,
not.
no, no.
in recent
It's not
years, it's
impossible.
never happened.
But
No, it's
it
never
can
happened.
happen. But for who though?
They're gonna get a
He
random
has, Is he
center.
under a max?
Damian
Is he
Lillard.
Yeah, exactly.
No, definitely not.
Because you're so guard,
Let's
whatever.
talk
No,
about
you're right,
Damian
you're right,
Lillard real quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
I don't
Hovey.
Let's
know.
talk about
Go
Damian
ahead,
Lillard.
Hovey.
Hit me what you got.
This,
Hit me what
this
you
is the
got.
problem I have with
Let's go,
Damian
smart
Lillard.
guy.
This is the problem I
He's
have.
a bum.
He wants to win so bad, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But then he didn't want to take a pay cut, and he goes and signs a contract. What was it, 50-something
we
million?
had the money available that year.
Okay.
Wow, that's
How about now? You have available?
Yeah, we do.
You don't.
We do.
You don't.
Okay.
You're
so-
in cap hell right now. Your cap is shit.
Is it?
It is. You don't got no cap
Prove
space.
it. Prove it.
Look it up.
Pull out your phone, Hovey.
No, pull up. Prove it.
Pull out your phone.
My phone's off to the side. I don't want to. I don't want.
Man, let me just say, Hovey's been on his phone researching this shit all night.
No, yes. I
And-
love it. I love it. I want to hear the facts.
But he's very good at cutting us off when we're wrong.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
haven't been very wrong tonight, so let's just say Paul Pierce is the best.
Okay, so now let's explore that option. Where can Embiid go?
Portland.
Dallas.
I can see it. Dallas.
I can see
I
it.
can see that.
Man, Luka and Embiid, man. If you don't, can you imagine Kyrie, Luka, and Embiid?
Yeah, it's off right now.
Can you?
I don't know what's going on. No, who?
Oh,
Just now.
I just hit it.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're still recording. Yeah, we're good.
You guys are over the cap.
we're
over the cap?
Oh, I was muted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good now.
All right, cool. Because I'm the technical
You
difficulty.
Yeah, you are.
Can you imagine that?
Luka?
Kyrie, and Embiid.
cookies down here.
Oh, damn! You're gonna get Kyrie and Embiid. You have to sign Kyrie
Well,
and trade pieces for Embiid. I doubt
Yeah,
it.
give Dwight Powell. That's all you need.
I doubt it. Yeah, right.
Six fucking Dwight Powell. That's
Yeah,
all,
right.
That's all you fucking need, man.
No.
Once you get Dwight Powell, then that's it.
Yeah, Sixers will probably be happy with that. Sixers will probably be happy with that. It's not gonna happen.
We're not gonna get fucking fed cookies.
I love it.
I wanna fucking get it.
I love it.
You love cookies?
Hell yeah.
Cookie.
Cookie Monster, right?
Alright, so wow.
Anyway, get back to the topic. Get it back on topic. I'm a little distracted with the cookies. I'm sorry. Sorry for all you people.
Cookies are
out
so
I see-
good.
I see-
there. No, cookies are like the best, bro. I swear.
A little break in the action.
We got to do like top 5 dessert episode. Like, I'm
All
down
right,
for
that's
that.
not even
No.
no.
No, we won't do that.
Why not?
No, because
People love that stuff.
Yeah, but I'll fight the shit out of you over every dessert.
Cheesecake is the best dessert.
You're high
We're
as
actually-
shit.
No,
Yeah.
sorry,
We're
brownies.
gonna do
Brownies, then cheesecake.
we're gonna do this right now.
Another episode. We'll do that another
We're gonna
episode.
do this right
Nah,
now.
That's a whole other
I'm
time.
gonna finish tiramisu, bro.
tiramisu is damn overrated, bro. I swear to God.
You shit on my people like that.
He's gonna say fuck flan soon. Watch.
No, I would never.
Nah, I don't know.
No, I would never. Flan's definitely a top
Nah, I would
five.
say you say that, you get kicked
No,
out.
that's top five.
Wait, flan is
I'll eat a whole flan.
Crazy.
Flan is nasty.
You know
Nah.
what? Retired.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking your Puerto Rican
I'll eat
card
all my flan.
away from you.
Flancocho is better. Flancocho,
I got
flan
you.
mixed
Yes,
with
it's good.
cheesecake is better. Regular flan
Great.
tastes like syrup with like jelly ass. That's nasty.
It's custard.
It's just
No,
nasty.
no.
Flancocho
That's
is way
crap,
better.
bro. That's crap. That's crap.
Flancocho is way better.
All right,
I agree with you.
Oh, you like the bleque?
what was the
Yes, I
last?
I love them looking.
Ed, what was the last topic?
Go ahead, Rob.
What was the last topic?
Damian Lillard.
We got off topic. Sorry about that.
Portland's over the cap by $47 million.
Holy shit! You're not
Hey,
saying
what
anybody
trades
next
people?
year.
Huh?
We got some trades coming through.
Sure, you're the GM. I forgot.
You are Greg
Yeah.
Oden.
Jeremy Grant's one of them.
No, he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
We're going to re-sign Jeremy Grant. I can see it.
Simons is gone.
He's signed already.
Simon and number 3 pick is probably gone for an elite player. Small forward, most likely, or power forward or center.
I saw that for earlier. It was.
I know we're looking at
You
Siakam.
said that. You said earlier. Who was it? It was Portland for.
I know we're looking
It
at
was their
Siakam.
pick. For,
And we're looking at Towns. It was Towns.
Towns. It was Towns.
Towns.
yeah.
We're looking at Towns.
You want him?
Better than
Would
Nurkic.
you trade Simons for Towns?
Yep.
Simons in the pick for Towns?
10%.
I wouldn't do that.
100%.
I would do that.
No,
Towns
it's
is-
got to be at
Towns-
least a couple other
Towns
players.
is not all that.
It's got to be some other
Towns
players.
is good. He's
Better
not.
than Nurkic.
Yeah, but for the third pick and Simons, Simons is supposed to be your future when Lillard leaves.
But we got Sharp. Sharp's proven to be a beast.
Okay, but do you want Simons in the pick for Towns? Let's be
I might
real.
take that.
I would
might
take.
that,
I would
yeah.
take it.
I'll take it.
I take Scoot Henderson all day.
Towns has gotten better
Who
and better
knows?
every
What
year.
if Scoot comes in and he has injury issues?
Okay, what if Scoot goes second and you guys get Brandon Miller? You know what I'm saying? Like you would never
We
know
got
about
we
that
got
pick.
threes. We got threes. We don't need threes.
So
We need a 4 or a 5.
So
That's what
Cat,
we
and
need.
Cat's gonna do
Who's
that
your
for
three?
you?
Who's your
Cat's
three?
gonna put you over the edge.
Who's your 3?
We got Nasir Little. We got
Anyways.
Sharp. Sharp can play the 3. Sharp is
shooting
nice.
guard.
He's a shooting guard, but he can play the 3. He's 6'7".
Yo, no, Cat is good. I just don't think that he's not that pick good. He's not third pick good.
Yes, he is.
He's not for
Cat
that
is a
pick.
top 5 center in the league. Probably top 3.
No,
Maybe 4.
top 10. He's not top 5.
Maybe 4 centers better than Cat.
I go DeAndre Ayton. I go Nicole
No.
Jokic,
No,
Joel Embiid,
DeAndre is not better than the cap.
Giannis is not a center. Giannis is a small forward.
Okay, I go Rudy Gobert.
Gobert is not better than Towns.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No.
How many defensive player years did Kyle Towns got?
It doesn't matter.
He don't play defense.
Exactly.
He doesn't
So-
play defense. But
Gobert
Gobert doesn't
does.
play offense. So why the hell do I want Gobert?
Okay, so Jokic.
Jokic, yes.
Giannis.
Embiid, yes. Giannis is small forward.
Giannis is a power forward.
Small forward. Honestly. His natural position is small forward. He plays
JJJ?
small forward. Jaren Jackson?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
like 6'9". He's a power forward, but yes.
6'11".
He plays center.
That's 6'11". Prove it. Prove it, bro. Like you've been the phone guy. Prove it.
The phone guy.
6'9", 6'10". I don't think he's 6'11", 7 feet.
Jared Allen.
Towns is better.
I like Jared Allen better.
I'm
Towns
just,
is better, Jared.
I've always liked Carl Anthony Towns
He's a
myself.
good player,
I
man.
think
But
he's overrated.
he needs to be-
Okay, no, like I said, he's good, not for the third pick, though.
He's
needs
overrated
to
for
be
the team he's
motivated.
on.
Jaron Jackson,
If that is had the
6'11".
My bad.
If that is the
Whatever.
10th pick, he's worth the 10th pick.
He's not better than Towns.
Third, that is going to the 10th pick for Carl.
Defensively, he is.
Not the third, man. I think that's way too far. down.
Nobody. This draft is not that deep for
Well, I understand, but
See,
10th pick
I
for
think
Carl
that's
is
wrong
fine.
though.
what?
The draft is pretty deep.
It's not that deep.
I don't know.
Do you watch college at all?
I know. I don't watch it as much as you. I know that. I know that for a fact. But it's not that deep of a draft.
All I know is the Mavericks worked out Hawkins from UConn. How about UConn? That's what I'm
I like
talking
that guy. I love that
That's what I'm
guy.
talking about.
Is it Hawkins?
Yeah, Jordan Hawkins. Yeah,
Yeah, he entered the
What
draft.
was the other guy?
had
Andre,
four.
Andre Jackson.
Andre Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, what's that one? The other one.
Johnson.
You
Yeah,
guys.
Sonoma. He's
Sonoma,
gonna go undrafted.
That's what they're saying, but he actually performed good in the
Yeah,
combine.
but I'm saying he's
He'll get drafted. It's a big man. A big man that can move like that. He's gonna get
Yeah,
drafted.
but if he goes undrafted, can't he play another year in the
No,
He could, if he didn't get an agent,
Yeah,
he
if you're
could.
the agent, yeah.
If he didn't get an agent, he could.
he got an agent.
Sonogo?
Yeah, in order to enter the draft, you gotta get an agent.
No, you don't. Jackson doesn't have an agent. Look it up.
That's right,
Andre Jackson don't have an agent.
Because he's waiting to see if he could go back to school, but it has to happen in the cutoff date. This is like I think it's like June 16 around there.
I don't believe your ass.
Okay,
I don't believe your ass. Whatever.
I'm really curious.
I
Like,
mean,
so
regardless.
if you declare for the draft, right? If you declare for the draft, Hovey, you can't go back to school if you go undrafted.
If you hire an agent, you can't go back to school.
Because
That's true.
you're contractually, like, you're doing illegal shit that the
Yeah,
college
yeah,
won't allow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
But like, then again, I still not going to third pick for Towns, man. The 10th pick and above for Towns is fine, but the dude, he's not proving anything.
I think the third's a stretch.
Third
Maybe
is
up to
stretch.
five.
Up to
Yeah,
five.
maybe 5 and up. But
School Henderson.
for the third is Simon's is proven. The third, that's too much.
School Henderson has a lot of potential.
That's what I'm saying.
He reminds me a lot of like a Derrick Rose.
I feel like Portland's better off for the future taking Henderson.
This is the thing I try to say about Damian Lillard. The guy took a $50 million per year contract. He cares so much about winning, but you're here getting paid this much money.
Nobody around him.
Nobody around him.
Exactly.
And then you want to build a playoff team or a championship caliber team, but you don't even have the cap space to do it. You have nothing
It's all tied
because
up
it's
in.
so tied up with you one player.
Yeah.
And that's the problem what I have with the NBA now. All these players are getting big contracts, and they're here complaining about not getting a title. So what are you doing?
Take a fucking pay cut.
They're not going to.
Exactly. You have to.
So why did Miami win them championships? LeBron took a pay cut, Wade took a pay cut, and Bosh took a pay cut.
To fit each other in.
Because they all wanted to win. They all wanted to win.
But that's what it comes
Sacrifice.
down. These guys are making so much
Something
goddamn
Damian's
money
not doing.
already. You know, like, what is a pay cut?
What
What is a pay cut?
If
to
you know you're not going to get a title, get the money all you can. I'm all for it. Play
Then
get
why
the
you
money.
complaining about it?
He's not complaining about it. What's he complaining about?
He wants
Show me a post where he said, "This is ridiculous. We can't win a ring."
He wants a championship team.
Text he sent me that day. Yo, I'm taking the time. We need to fucking team.
You wish. No, tell me. Show me the post where he's like, "I can't believe this.
No,
we
no,
can't
no.
win a
Just because he
ring."
didn't put it out there doesn't mean he doesn't want it.
He's saying, like, his
Maybe.
mentality seems to be like, we want a championship team. That's every player.
He wants to
You
grind
can't
to win a title there.
But what
If
he's
just saying-
getting at is like, why don't he's the one taking up the salary cap, right? Why not take a pay cut to allow someone else to come in and help you out? You know, every player wants to win.
Maybe
Dame
he knows something
Lillard's
we
been
don't know.
sitting there for long enough. Well, if he doesn't want to win, why the fuck's he playing? You know what I mean?
No. He wants to
That-
win. He wants players to come there.
Or
No one wants to go to
But
Portland.
they
The thing
can't.
is that
They
no one
can't
wants to
go
to
there.
Green Bay.
They can't go there because he's taking up all the fucking money.
No, last year we had space.
or maybe it's just
Who we got out of it? Jeremy Grant and
Did you ever
trade.
think about it? Just like you just said, it being a destination.
It's a
Maybe nobody wants
destination.
to go to Portland. Maybe nobody wants to go to Green Bay and fucking win because they're not.
In Portland or in Oregon, I know the taxes are high.
I'm saying either their fan base sucks or the weather or the time. It could be a lot of things factored into the reason why
Yeah,
people
they're
want to
stuck
go.
there.
Teams like San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. You got Miami. Who wants to Florida? LA. Not LA. You're not counting LA. That LA is just legendary status. But like Florida teams, Texas teams, there's no state tax. A lot of players go there because of that. Save money.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Portland's
the
taxes
place-
are high.
Right.
Oregon's taxes are high.
See,
A lot of players don't want to go there.
I get
Well,
that,
it's
but
'cause they legalized
why nobody's
crack.
going to Orlando? then?
Probably.
That's true. though.
Why nobody's going to
Orlando
Orlando?
has a good squad though.
Orlando has
They,
state
they,
income tax.
again, it also has to do with status. Like Orlando's
Who's there?
Orlando.
Like, who's there to go there to
Exactly.
help you? You know what I mean?
LA is LA. People go to LA. They'll pay the
Join
taxes.
forces, everybody's doing it, right?
They'll pay the taxes to go to LA.
Everybody's joining in forces.
They'll pay to LA. They'll go to LA because LA is legendary.
That's because Hollywood's there, and they want to be.
It's
part of
Hollywood, yeah. They don't care if pay taxes there. It's about where you are.
Like I'm saying, that's
But taxes play a big part of it. James Harden, when he first went to Houston, why? Taxes. Dwight Howard stayed in Orlando, taxes. Who else? Brady stayed in Orlando, taxes. There's somebody else that went to one of those teams because of no state tax. Aldridge. He wanted to be closer to his son, yes, but also Texas has no state taxes. That's why he went there. Otherwise, he would stay in Portland.
Or was it because of Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan was there when Aldridge went there.
They put it-
Not even as a coach yet.
I
Not
think-
yet.
I think they played 2 years ago.
They did.
No, they didn't play
All
2
these
years.
players won 1 or 2 years with Duncan.
No, not at all. Duncan was already gone.
I thought he did. I thought he
No,
did.
Duncan was already gone.
Yeah, because we got one or two seasons.
Nah, Duncan's already gone.
But I mean, yeah, but like I said, it's about the destination. Do I really want to play in this fucking city?
Yeah, exactly. It's where you live. Why do you think Toronto doesn't get free agents?
This is in Canada.
It's in Canada. Yeah, nobody wants to go over there.
LaMarcus Aldridge and Duncan did play
Yeah,
together.
that's what
For what, how many
That's what I'm
seasons?
saying.
One?
or two.
Half a year? Probably one.
It's gotta be like one or two. Something like that.
All I see is Spurs forward Tim Duncan talks to teammate Aldridge during a break. I don't know how many years.
Probably just one. Honestly, because Duncan was already past at the end of his prime. He was done already.
He retired. Well, Duncan retired in 16,
That's about the time
so
Aldridge
2
went over
years
there.
maybe.
No, Aldridge went over there at least 16 because 2014 and 15 is Portland's runs against Houston in the playoffs when Dame hit that shot, and somebody else, I forgot, the year after. So,
But anyway, Portland is not going to get any big time free agents anytime soon because
it's got to be done via trade. It's going to happen via trade.
or
I'll be
your boy
happy.
got to take a pay cut.
But what do you have to trade?
Your
You
boy
only
got to
have
take a pay cut.
We got Simons to trade, Nurkic to trade. Somebody has to take those expiring contracts.
And
Nurkic has an expiring
Nurkic's
contract, not Simons.
That's a humongous contract.
No, Nurkic is expiring this year.
And your number 3 pick. That's your
And
partner.
number 3 pick. Yeah, why not?
This Dynasty bargaining chip is the number 10 pick. Tim Hardaway Jr., David Bertans, Joel McGee, Reggie Bullock.
Yeah.
I like Tim
We
Hardaway.
got, I mean,
All bumps except Hardaway.
Hardaway
He's just always hurt.
He's always hurt.
Yeah.
Always hurt. I mean, I want
Trade number 3.
I want to dump that JaVale contract at 3 years, $45 million. And
That's wild.
shitty contract.
$50 million a year for somebody that's on the bench all the time. That's wild.
But
So
we'll
Portland, trade for a center, probably Ayton. Trade the number 3 pick. Clippers, get Paul George, Ayton, Damian Lillard, Shane Sharp.
Yeah, because they're going to take all the veterans minimums because they got no money to pay.
Yeah, why not?
anybody.
It's all right. As long as we get a ring out of it, who cares?
Eventually,
Has the Lakers
But
done
you're not
that?
gonna get a ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just
Portland.
I mean, the
ain't
West
getting
is
a ring.
stacked. What's is stacked? But Golden State can't keep going forever.
You gotta be,
They are older.
You gotta be
Oh, now it's Denver. Now it's
you
not
gotta
Denver
be real. Lillard won't get a ring unless he leaves Portland.
Don't say never.
He won't get a ring unless he leaves Portland.
Don't say
You know
never.
that more than anybody.
Dallas, Dirk only won a ring in 1 year. I don't.
But
He was
he
rumored
took
to
a
leave
pay cut, too.
multiple years.
Exactly. Every year
But
took
he
a
was
pay
rumored
cut.
to leave multiple years before that.
And
And the narrative was
and every
Dirk
time-
can't win in Dallas. They don't surround him with enough
and
players.
every time his contract came up, Dirk took a hometown pay cut. Dirk took a hometown pay cut all the time.
That's
little piece
that's
of-
a rare thing, though. It's like a rare
Well, he
person
did it.
that
But
does
that's
that.
what it
That's
takes
the
with
thing.
a
Tom
salary cap.
Brady.
And Dame Lillard don't do that. So I'm saying that's why he won't win the ring unless he goes somewhere else.
With a
He wants to
salary
stay
cap,
loyal.
you got to do it.
If you want to
Yeah,
stay so
gotta
loyal,
be.
then take a big cut.
Exactly, that makes more sense. When I say low, take a fucking pay cut.
If you know you're gonna win, maybe
That's
you take some money.
That's being greedy then. Like, I know we're not going to win, now we'll give you all the money. Fuck it.
Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Same thing. Hey, we're not winning a title anytime soon. Give me all the money I can
In
get.
his defense, he
And I
got
don't
one.
hate him though.
In his
for it.
defense, he got one.
Yeah. Still,
Yeah.
could have had at least 3 more. Honestly, I swear he could have had at least 3
Well,
more.
how many people you cheated? How many people cheated on you?
The
How many
Giants.
cheated?
Giants twice,
Never
definitely.
take the
Cowboys.
No, Cowboys don't got us.
The Seattle-
Cowboys
the
twice.
Seattle Cowboys.
Seattle.
The Seattle
That Santa overtime dead throw. I fucking hate Russell Wilson for that. That should have been another title.
That was crap.
At least 3. Anyway, we're off topic.
No, it's not the money. People who won't take pay cuts.
They won't. Damian Lillard, number 1.
He's not number 1.
No,
Name another player.
Kobe?
I
Kobe
think-
took pay cuts?
Kobe
Tell me
won
if
championships.
Kobe.
Kobe won
But did he take pay
championships.
cuts?
Yes, he did.
Hometown pay cuts.
Yeah?
Hometown pay cuts.
Hometown,
Let me see.
yeah.
Show
Hometown
me.
pay cuts are different than actually taking a pay cut.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a certain longevity with the team.
It's
Because
still a
they're
pay
going to
cut.
qualify that time like after 10 years or something like that. They did it Brady.
And Kobe won
They're the
championships.
hometown thing.
Can't compare.
He won championships with Shaq.
And he won by himself, too.
He wasn't by himself. Don't
Gasol?
give me that.
Gasol?
Gasol was a
Gasol?
damn
Oh,
all-star,
are you,
bro.
Edison, are you discrediting Kobe Bryant right now?
Yeah, I
not.
think he is.
I am not.
Whoa, don't do
No.
that. The whole internet
I'm not.
is alive.
I will eat you alive.
alive.
Look, as a Celtics fan, Kobe Bryant is probably my second favorite player of all time.
Who's your first?
Paul Pierce, I'm a Celtics fan, dude.
If they didn't have Gasol,
No, No,
If the Lakers didn't have this sold,
I
they
gotta
would
get
have
it.
won
He
the series.
said it over there. He
of,
said Paul Pierce
of
is
all
very
time,
good.
like my favorite player. I'm not saying the best,
No,
obviously.
no,
like,
no,
yeah, favorite
I
player.
got you.
There's
I'm
a difference
being
between
a
favorite
Celtics
and
fan.
best. Like one of my
Right,
favorite players
right.
of all time is Rasheed Wallace.
Dude,
Best
Kobe
player of
Bryant
all time.
shits all over Paul Pierce 20,
Yeah.
like 10 times over.
Rasheed's better than Dirk.
But you know what it takes for me to say as a Celtics fan that I like a Lakers
He
player?
said that laughing. You heard that? He
Oh,
said
yeah.
that laughing.
No, I know.
But
But they both got one ring, so I don't care.
That's Kobe's my second favorite player of all time.
Kobe's up there. Kobe's top 5 for me. I do love Kobe, even though he used to kill
it's
Portland.
MJ and Kobe, and LeBron's not even in my top 5.
That's crazy.
No, he's not on mine either.
Sorry,
What?
sorry. That's
No, his favorite
I'm sorry,
players.
like my favorite.
Okay, your
We're
favorite
not
players.
talking
all right.
about best players of all time. We're
Well,
talking about
Alright.
players.
I'm sorry.
He's
Even though
definitely
your
not my
best
top
players of all
5.
time, he's not top 5?
My top 5 players of all time. Paul
Not
Pierce.
favorite.
No,
My top
Best.
favorite.
Okay, your top favorite.
Paul Pierce, Kobe
Alright.
Bryant, Allen Iverson. There, no, stop. No. Tim Duncan and Shaq.
I like that.
That's my top
I
5.
can respect that.
But that's who I grew up with too.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
you know,
yeah.
it's
That plays a big part of
Allen Iverson, I actually did a ton of fucking like school projects on.
Alright.
I was a big AI fan.
No, he was a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was different.
You used to
So,
wear
I mean-
do-rag too?
I used to have braids and shit. I wouldn't. They're like, nah, we can't
Yeah,
do
but
that.
yeah, LeBron's not my top 5 of all time.
Of your personal favorite,
No,
which
no,
is fine.
no, I said of all time.
That's
Like
crazy.
the greatest
My
of all
favorite.
time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I go Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Abdul-Jabbar, and Larry Bird. I
Can't argue that, but I would put LeBron over Larry Bird.
I wouldn't.
Were you old enough to see all them?
No.
Not Larry Bird.
So like,
I
see,
mean,
Or even Kareem.
Well, I mean, I've seen enough highlights to know that news repeats. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
But, I mean,
Again, it's the same-
I've seen LeBron since the beginning, but maybe a couple.
It's almost the same.
Blueberry, but still, I mean,
It's almost the same
I
argument as
I don't
hip
know
hop.
what it
There's
is.
a mainstream answer, and there's your answer. Same thing.
Just don't do
You
it.
got your mainstream answer, and you got your personal favorite answer.
Well, I would say
Same thing
Michael
with
Jordan
NBA.
if I was old enough to watch him play. The only time I ever watched him play was when he was with the Warriors, and that was
The Wizards.
his comeback
Wizards.
season. Or Wizards, I'm sorry.
To me, my two
There you go.
favorite.
I always
Dirk
think the
book.
colors.
It's
Yeah.
Dirk
yeah.
and Shaq. Those are my two. My personal favorite is my top 2.
Dirk and Shaq.
Dirk and Shaq. I love everything about Shaq. There's not one thing you can't dislike about Shaq.
Yeah,
One thing.
Shaq's
Yeah, name one thing you hate about Shaq. Not one.
that he used to kill Sabonis.
Everybody.
all
He
the time.
killed everybody.
I used to
No matter who
hate that so much.
That letter right there, the number on the wall,
Yeah,
Sabonis.
Sabonis. I love
But
Sabonis.
just you can't. There's not one thing. Just like Kobe. You cannot dislike one thing about that.
Can I add my sixth man, the White Mamba, Scalabrine, Brian Scalabrine?
Scalabrine.
Big shout out. Big shout out. 0 minutes in the finals. Should have won MVP.
Bum. That's what I say.
That is not a
White
bum.
Mamba.
That dude had
I
the
will
greatest.
beat Scalabrine in a one-on-one.
No,
He
you won't.
probably would.
No, you won't.
But that dude had the greatest.
He can shoot.
He had the greatest. What was it? Conference interview after the finals. They're like, yeah, how was it? He goes, I'm going to tell my kids 5 years from now that I scored 30 points in the final game. I'm going to tell my kids 10 years from now that, I won the finals. And then I'll tell my kids 20 years from now I won the MVP. That man right there is my hero.
Yeah, shout out Scalabrine. He got a show on NBA TV, NBA
He's awesome.
XM. He got a show
So,
with
what's your top 5? Oh?
Mine's
Let's just say
Personal.
No. Let's go your greatest of all time, not your personal. Your greatest of all time.
no. I'm putting Jordan up there number
Well,
one.
of course.
Of course, you're a Chicago guy.
Say well.
Beat writer. Go ahead.
I got Jordan at top 2.
I know. Me too.
Good.
Me
Top
too.
five, top 5, your best, like.
Me too. But I just poke fun at Hobie all the time because it's fun.
Jordan, Samboy.
Ed just spit his drink all over the computer.
How to do that?
Hakeem Noah's number 4.
I did not expect that. I spit up my drink.
Michael
That's
Jordan,
funny.
definitely. Kobe Bryant.
All right. That was funny.
I'll put Shaq up there because I've seen Shaq play.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
LeBron James has to be up there.
Yep. He's got to be, bro.
You know how I
gotta
feel about LeBron James. I don't like him. He has to be up there. He has to be.
I feel if you're not a fan of his team that he's on, you don't fucking like him.
I don't like him.
I love LeBron.
And
Who's number 5, Hovey?
number 5, I'll say Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
absolutely.
Over Duchbar?
Well, I didn't see him play, so I don't. You know,
Yeah.
I guess so. You're
I'm
right.
talking about.
So, I mean, if you want to go by
What I've
players you've
seen.
seen play, then Eric Bird won't be in my top 5, man.
No.
Neither would Kareem.
Yeah, exactly.
But who would you?
Let's go by
Who would
stats.
you?
It would probably be, well, all time. It would be Jordan, Kobe, Shaq. Probably J. Kidd and Dirk, honestly.
J. Kidd's a good one.
Yeah,
I like
That's
that.
actually really
That's a
slept
good
on.
throwout.
It is.
I like
That's
that.
because I've seen it play. I didn't see Stockton play. I didn't see Malone play.
I've seen Stockton.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
seen
we have.
highlights,
Yeah,
but
we
I always focus on Jordan more than
Yeah.
anything. But,
No, I like
yeah,
that. That's good.
So mainstream answer:
Yeah.
Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Duncan, Shaq.
Brandon Roy.
Hang on, did you put Kobe ahead of LeBron?
Yes.
Good boy.
Yes.
That's
No,
all.
I-
That's it.
they're like 2 and 2A, honestly.
Bullshit.
It's two and
LeBron has 4 rings. Kobe has 5. Doesn't matter how he got them, he still got them. You know how hard it is to win a ring?
Kobe's just
All right, finish your 4 and 5.
No, I
Sorry,
think
I'm not going to judge you.
No, what's your four?
I said it already.
What was your
Dunk-
4 5?
Duncan
We
and
missed
Shaq.
it. Duncan Shaq.
Duncan, Shaq.
Good picks.
So now we're in the back. Now do your 5 personal favorites
Personal?
of all time. So we can make fun of you like a motherfucker.
Don't make fun of me. You,
Well,
you
I
won't be able
never,
to.
I never did my top of all time. I did my favorites.
Okay, well, what's your top of all time? Real
My
quick,
top
before-
of all
yeah.
time, Michael Jordan.
Yeah. The mainstream answer.
What do you mean mainstream answer?
It's the mainstream answer. What? Okay, so let me explain it. Like hip hop, right?
Yeah.
The mainstream answer is Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, and like.
I'm not gonna
Oh.
get. I'm not mainstream.
Shut the fuck up.
But I'm not I'm not mainstream.
I know this is what we're talking about. Give us your mainstream answer.
No,
There's a
give us
difference
his-
between.
My
His
answer.
answer, yeah.
He gave his personal.
No, my personal
No,
top
his personal
favorite,
top
not my
favorite.
best of
He
all
didn't give his
time.
best of all time.
Yeah, we were just about to start that right now with me.
Yeah, so my
Going
best,
that way.
my best of all time would be MJ, Kobe,
Yeah.
and I'm just going off who I've seen, right? So, MJ, Kobe, Tim Duncan's going as my third.
Okay.
I have to.
Love Duncan.
I'm gonna put Dirk as 4, and 5 Shaq.
You can't go wrong with Dirk. You throw Dirk in there.
I can't go wrong with Dirk.
That's who I've seen.
All right, Hulk Hogan, give me your top 5.
I'm
Your-
not even putting
your
LeBron in my
personal
top 5.
favorite
Fuck
5
him.
players.
That's
Personal
wild.
favorite?
Dirk
You're-
over LeBron.
yeah.
That's wild.
Your favorite 5 players.
That's wild.
Yep.
We'll get to you.
I feel that type of
Please,
way,
please
boy.
comment. If you guys are still listening, please comment on that.
Please comment on my answer
Dirk
so I can
over
shit on you
LeBron.
just like I did about Paul Pierce with
let's
Edison
go.
today.
You did not. But
My,
go ahead.
my favorite.
Hovey, your 5 favorite. All right.
I'll be Jordan.
1 to 5.
Personal.
I'm
Point
not,
guard.
I'm not gonna go any order, but it's gonna be Jordan, Derrick Rose, Tracy McGrady.
I like the T-Mac.
I
I like
I
that.
love
T-Mac.
T-Mac.
I like
bro.
that.
Love T-Mac.
I used to love Scottie Pippen. I'm not
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
Yeah. You got to. You got to.
Shit's on Bulls.
even though he's going off the head right now, I don't know what the hell's wrong with
Hakeem
him.
Noah.
No. I like Joakim Noah though, but
Excuse me.
I will say AI.
Hell yeah.
Really?
I like that.
Really? Wow.
He's in my top faves
So here you
too.
go, you go.
I like
Go ahead. I'll go last.
I'll
I'll go
go
last.
I'll go Dirk, Shaq, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, and
2 point guards, huh?
Steve Nash. Hell
Steve
yeah.
Nash. Steve Nash was nasty. Not taking nothing away from him.
one more.
I'm pissed the Suns never won a final.
If I had to go one, because I'm
Too much
talking about
offense,
people
no
that
defense.
I've seen enough. I don't put Luka up there.
I thought you were going to say Sean Bradley, but yeah.
I'll put Luka right now. in my
Or
top
Michael
five.
Finley.
Okay. All right. Yeah, right? Michael Finley was a beast.
Yeah,
He was
he was.
underrated.
All right, we got Ed.
All right. So I'm last. All right. I got point guard. I got Dame. Why not? Why not?
There's one right
Excuse
on your
me,
wall
I'm
that
sorry.
should be
I didn't mean. What's my last one? What was my last one?
Steve
You
Nash.
said Luka.
No, Luka.
I meant Steph Curry. That's
Alright.
my boy.
I love Steph. So I got personal, Dame, T-Mac, Rasheed Wallace. at the 4. Love him. Scottie Pippen. At center.
Is this an order?
Clyde Drexler.
No. I like to do the 5.
All right.
So I like to do like point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center.
Gotcha.
So point guard, Bonzi Wells is underrated. Point guard, I got Dame. Shooting guard, I got Brandon Roy. Small forward, I got T-Mac. Power forward, I got Rasheed Wallace. And center, not Shaq. I gotta go Shaq.
Absolutely.
Shaq used to destroy the Blazers. I just
How come
got
no one
respect.
nobody threw out Yao Ming?
He was
Marbury
great.
No, he's been dunked
Nate
on
Robinson.
Shaq has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nate
absolutely.
Robinson blocked his ass. That's why.
Yeah, he's been
But he
dunked
was
on.
he was a good player, man.
No, Yao was a beast.
He
Yao was a
he
beast.
wasn't trash. He was
To me, it's not. I mean, I'd rather see Tracy McGrady dunk on people.
Me too.
Yeah.
Or kick a ball into the stands twice.
AI
Yeah,
step
that
over.
was hilarious.
you know.
Yeah, T-Mac was very underrated. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
If he never had that back injury, man.
I got Scottie Pippen in there
yeah?
as well. So
No, I'm talking about T-Mac.
I can't believe you brought up Stephon Marbury.
That dude was nice too.
When-
Stephon was nice.
Remember when he had his clothing
Marbury was
brand?
good. I don't think he was like nasty.
Starberry or Marbury.
He actually
Yeah.
follows me on Twitter.
Starberry.
Yeah.
Those sneakers, they used to
Those
sell
were
sneakers.
fire, dude.
Starberry.
Starberry.
Well, they were $10 a pair. We used to
Yeah.
have
No,
what?
matter of fact, that's like $7.99 and shit like that. That's Stephen Barry's, man.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because he's seen how Jordans were getting priced. He was like, "Hey, it costs like $4 to make these."
But his shoes
I'll
were
just double my
fire.
money. They
were
were.
sick.
That's the same thing. Shaq,
I mean-
Shaq did the same thing for Walmart.
Saying sick
That's
is
like
too
shit.
far.
Huh?
They lasted like
Like
if you were a hooper,
weeks.
they lasted 2 weeks,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Whatever happened to
which
him?
is fine.
He ate Vaseline or something,
Who?
and then he went.
Marbury?
Stephon Marbury.
He went
went
to
to
China.
China.
He's a legend
Yeah,
over
but
there.
you remember he was
No,
eating.
he's a legend over there.
But he was eating Vaseline, and the,
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
There was a video of he was eating the Vaseline out of. Yeah.
You ever had peanut butter petroleum jelly?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he did. But whatever it was, it made him a superstar in China.
Well,
Like,
maybe
he's a
they eat
legend over
Vaseline over there. I don't know.
Probably.
They did the same thing.
Probably.
Marbury did, like, buying sneakers because to afford. Shaq did the same thing. That's why he made a contract with Walmart.
Yeah. Shaqs were good.
Shaq's in that. Well,
Now they're a little less
I feel like he
quality.
makes them all
Yes.
FUBU too much.
Huh?
I feel like all the FUBU sneakers are just like all Shaq sneakers. They're like,
No. Shaq and Fubu's look like Nikes, like Jordans, like wannabes, but it's just cheaper.
he did it for the
It's
average
cheaper.
person.
The average person, the average Joe.
He actually had an interview on that. He was saying, I went in and I saw how crazy the prices were.
No, the lady confronted him.
They were
Like, why the hell you gotta
$9.99.
make? It was Reebok.
Yeah,
He was a
Reebok.
Reebok. He said, "Why the hell this little older lady? Why the hell you make your sneakers so expensive?"
And then he,
And
went
he
and
looked
made
at
his
it.
own brand.
He looked in the mirror. He was like, "You know what? They are kind
But
of
the dude
expensive."
shops at Walmart for his own shit all the time.
Exactly.
He has
Yeah.
the
Why not
biggest-
sell your shoes
He
there?
has the biggest purchase in Walmart history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10,000 one shot when he got traded to Phoenix.
I think it was
For
more.
real?
When he got, no, it was 10 grand. Literally.
Was it 10?
Because he said at first his black card got declined.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Wait, I know I'm not broke." He made a joke out of it. I guess they called him and said, "Oh, look, somebody trying to just take your money out of Walmart." He said, "No, that's me trying to make them." But he said he bought laptops, printers because he got traded. His apartment was empty in Phoenix, so he bought mad shit.
Yeah.
Like 10 grand after the rent from Walmart.
Shaq's the man. I love Shaq.
Watch,
He's a
watch
good
it.
person.
I
You
love
ever
him.
seen the
He's
show
good.
on HBO Max?
No, I haven't seen it.
How from when how he first started, who his father really was and all that?
That's you?
No, that's Stephon Marbury.
Oh.
What about it?
He followed.
He followed you?
Yeah, Twitter.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Hobie, the superstar over here.
Follows a lot of clowns.
Celebrity.
Well, because
Follows a lot of clowns.
Yeah, he does.
But if you watch that documentary on HBO Max about Shaq, it'll make you like him even more.
No, Shaq's the man.
His
Shaq's just a good dude overall. I love that guy.
It was Shaq's life, some shit like that. He's a DJ now. He's a good DJ.
Oh, he really is.
He does
Yeah,
for the kids,
he knows how to
though.
hype
He
up
does
the
a lot of
crowd.
things for the kids.
He's a good DJ now. This one kid, Shaq went to one guy to buy his shoes, and this guy specialized in shoes 15 or bigger. And this kid was 17 years old, size 19.
Oh my
Shaq
God.
Shaq bought him 10 pairs of shoes at his own place. They weren't sneakers, they were actual shoes, like some were like Gators, some like actual house
Yeah,
shoes and shit.
yeah.
Shaq bought him 10 pairs, put on his trademark and everything.
Yeah, they're not shoes. They're damn boats.
No, I mean, he's,
Little sailboats.
well, imagine that, but the guy he bought it from because his mother hit him up. His mother hit him up on Twitter and said, "My son can't find shoes his size." And Shaq said, "Bring him down to the store, bought him 10 pairs of shoes, size 19, big shit."
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, Shaq overall is a great guy, man. Shaq, a great guy. But yeah, how the hell did we get there?
Just conversation.
Yeah, it keeps going. Love it. So yeah, EJ Podcast. We got some good shows coming up next week. We got hopefully we got a fantasy football show coming up.
I need you back for that one. I need you back for that one.
When do you hold me, but I got my boy Sean.
I'm against that like a month.
Nah, Sean's coming through.
That.
It's either next week or the week after. It's gonna happen. We're gonna, let it rock and explain to you guys what our plans are for the league. 20-man league.
It's gonna be hard to convince you.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I don't get what's so hard about it.
It's not. I don't like the fact that canceling out players. That bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me. Canceling out
It's 2 player pools. You're hardly gonna play against the same player because the 2
But it happens,
conferences
like you said, but it does happen.
But what if you
might
play the
happen
championship
because of the
round?
schedule.
Imagine that, man. The final game of the season, you play Rodgers and Tyreek versus Tyreek, and you it's horrible ass championship.
You gotta rely on running back and your
That's
kicker.
what
Like
I'm
what the
saying.
hell?
It's so bad, yo. Maybe it's bad because I never see some shit like that. And it's
different. It happens all the
I just
time.
don't. I want to give it a shot from a distance. I don't want to be in it. You know,
It
I wanna
happens.
see- I want
People
you to
do it all the
it.
time.
I want you to do it and lose, and let me see how I like it.
It's not hard to even fathom the idea of it because there's 2 conferences. You could just play against your conference. The only thing is,
Shit, I get that.
if you play against the other conference in the Super Bowl, you might have the same players. That's it. You might.
Just
You
that
might
means
not
that
even
just
have the
means
same
I gotta
players.
get- I gotta get to know like 10 more people that I probably never gonna see again.
You won't even play them during the
Imagine that,
year.
imagine that fantasy football 23 chat that we have on Facebook.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm not
20
gonna-
people.
There's too many hands at the bottom of the thing.
It's gonna be dominated by Lee.
Yeah, me and talking shit to Lee.
Yeah,
That's it.
and Ryan bitch about his fucking trophy the whole fucking time. This just gonna be. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm like a 75%. It's gonna be a no for me.
It's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be great.
Wow.
Me,
I gotta listen to the whole thing.
I need to listen.
I'm about 85% no.
I want to listen to Chicharron.
85% no, really?
Yeah.
I want to listen to my man Chicharron, see what he got to say about it. So whatever he
Shout
gotta
out
say,
Sean. We got this, man.
well,
We gonna
if
get
he,
it.
If he explains it right and he puts my half of the money, then I'll play.
Yeah, right. That's probably either next week's episodes or the week after because we got newcomers coming in. We got Robbie Riddles coming into that. Appreciate you.
Robbie's handing out cookies.
Yeah, you got to drink some cookies.
And I'm handing out the cookies, so I
We
don't eat them all.
got, we got my boy Josh joining the league. He's gonna play. So we got different heads in this fantasy football
We're
league.
talk
It's gonna
about
happen.
It, just like I said, it's gonna be hard to convince you to play in the 20-man league. That's off.
20-man league, 2 different player pools, 2 different conferences. It's not that hard to understand.
I think it's gonna be fun. Every league I've played was either 12 or 10.
Which is normal. Which is normal. Yeah.
I like the.
We don't have that much food.
You always run into the. No, I know, but you.
There's too many chicharrones.
It's got to be a potluck, man. Everybody bring their own
but
shit.
These guys are gonna be
Oh, yeah.
deli meats.
We got the grill upstairs. We're gonna be having fun.
No cheap shit. You know what I mean? No, but seriously, I've never played bigger, but it always seems like you always have some people that are left out that want to play,
Yeah.
and it's like I can't expand.
We had that this year.
I think the 2 conferences is pretty cool.
Last year, yeah.
I think it's cool.
20 teams.
You might as well get like 5 grills going. There's gonna be mad hot dogs going.
I got you,
good.
baby. I'll
good.
grill up everything for you. You draft my players, we're good.
Oh, I got
trust
you. Yeah,
But Sean
we're
got
working on a team.
Sean
Yeah.
got a grill. Ryan got a grill. And the rest of our community grills. Love you guys. Just playing. I love y'all. No jokes.
I love Sean and Ryan.
But
They're good guys.
Y'all explain it. If y'all explain it right and y'all hook me, pay my half. I'll play.
I don't think I'll do that, but
I like them playing in the league. I just hate playing against them because they're so freaking good.
I hate.
The whole
Yeah, you
research, and I'm like, damn.
When I go against Ryan and Sean, it's like, damn, this week's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, because they play what first and second almost every year.
Almost every year. Almost every year. At least top 5 every year. They're in the top 5.
And their
every
team
year.
doesn't even look that good on paper.
Yeah,
They just know.
But it's
You gotta know how to
Nah, but
manipulate
you know
the
what it is
system.
now? Past 2 years, this asshole want to take out Lee. I hate him. Like shout out to Lee. I just hate you.
Shout out
bro.
Lee, you bum.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta look good.
He
Then.
looked twice. Two
Twice.
years in a row, bro.
Luck is 1 year. 2 years in a row. Top 2 finishes.
Yeah, bro.
It's not
and he
luck.
don't shut up, yo. That's his problem. He don't shut up.
Yeah,
man.
that's
But
I mean, you're right.
I want him to be dead last, just so you'll never see him on the chat again. Like,
Yeah, I kind of
shut up,
want
you
to.
relax, and he won't say shit.
Yeah.
anymore.
I like it.
I want
when
to bring
he
him
goes-
down a peg. I want to bring the league down a
No,
peg. I would
because
love
he
it.
just
I like
started.
it. I like
he
it when he goes
just
down to the
started
right.
learning
Oh, he
football.
does.
Yeah, this shit is. He's just.
He knows football. No, he knows football.
He's doing the 2K. He's doing right now 2K. He just learned how to play basketball. And now he think he could. He was telling you.
I think he was just acting.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
you just learned how to play basketball. You're gonna teach me how to play basketball. Nah, that's not what we're doing.
like I said,
But he knows his football. He's more of a college football
He's
guy.
college football. Yeah. He's more of a Bama guy.
Just like Kobe's more of a college basketball guy than anything else.
But it's gonna take a lot of convincing. Playing a 20-man league. This is gonna be rough. I'm used to a 12-man.
I think
20-man league, 2 conferences, 2 player pools. The 2 player pools are different.
But like you said, ESPN and Yahoo can't support that.
RT Sports does.
But then you guys want to pay for that? That's $90. That's $90.
No, it's $160.
Yahoo does.
See worse. No,
Yahoo doesn't do it. We checked it.
They said no, it doesn't. It
doesn't support it.
I think it'll be worth trying it 1 year, and then if it really
if
doesn't
it fails,
work out,
boom, we go back to
go
regular
right back
12.
to it.
So
12,
let
19.
me know how it comes out.
You out? Come on, bro. Don't come out, bro. It's gonna be so fun.
you gotta try it.
No, because you're gonna be pissed out. Yo, Mahomes is going off. Oh shit, Robbie got Mahomes. Damn, never mind. Like, you know, that's stupid.
It's gonna be all lottery, pretty much. We're all gonna do a lottery. Okay, who joins the AFC? Who joins the NFC? And then you play each other. The only time you can play the other conference with the different player pool is the Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it. You're not going to play each other all year long where, okay, I got Mahomes this week. Bet. Oh, my opponent has Mahomes. You're not going to do that every week. It's only going to be once, and that's in the Super Bowl.
but it
That's
can
it.
happen though.
Only in the Super Bowl.
Imagine if having a Super Bowl and you just choke it out.
That is how.
Yeah.
Bro, you got Mahomes, somebody else got Mahomes. Ooh, cancel those points out. Make sure your running backs and your receivers and your defense is good.
I think it'll be all right. But
It's all strategy, bro. You know
can't-
that.
You're not gonna know until you try it.
Yeah.
Is the way I see that.
It's gonna be
so.
The only reason why I might get dragged into it is because I can't go out on football season without fantasy.
No,
No, I can't
but there's
either.
a lot of unknowns. I get that too.
Yeah,
To Johnny's concerns, like there are a lot of unknowns. Oh, what happens if like he's saying, we get a whole team can be a matchup. Like you're matching both ways
So what do you
in
do?
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're not going to match that way in your conference, obviously, because you're in your own conference.
Yeah.
But when you start going to the playoffs, are we going to match each other left and right?
When you get Pork Run up here, when he says it, when he talks about it, let's see if we can finish about it. So we'll talk about it then. I mean, we'll talk about it then. He just got to convince me.
Johnny's
He's
making
going
me
to come
nervous.
through.
He's been,
Sean's coming
I'm not the
through.
only
He knows
one
he's down.
But listen, I'm not the only one who got to convince.
he's been playing with these scissors all
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
night.
You got to convince Hobie. You got to convince Hobie. You got to convince Lee. You got to convince Dion. You got to convince. There's probably a couple more that we don't know about. Maybe Joey. Ed don't know nothing about it. Joey don't know shit about it. And these guys, these are newcomers, and that throwing more team members confuse the shit out of them.
I got like 4 other heads on Facebook alone that say they
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
play.
invite them because they don't know. They're not deep in football. Plus, they don't follow their shit.
Yeah.
Like if this is gonna be a big league, they gotta be on their shit every week. Waiver wire,
lineup, yes,
put
yes.
your lineup,
See, but-
blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
But-
I just want that for last week.
But if they pay their money, I don't care.
True,
I
but
don't care. If you pay your money and you're not paying attention to your team,
See, I always pay
that's
attention.
more money for everybody else. I don't
I
care.
always
what
pay
you do.
attention, but
you still want to do the pay.
20 team.
It still
shit,
makes
I
it
don't know.
fun when everyone's paying
it's true.
attention.
It does make
I've
more
been in
more
so many.
challenging.
I've been in so many leagues, dude, where it's like 2 people are playing, and the other ones
Yeah.
are like, "Why do you have 5 on a bye this week? Oh, I
Exactly.
never changed them."
Exactly.
Like,
That-
and
that-
then it
that
just
is very
ruins
annoying.
it. It ruins it.
That's why we put it at 150 buy-in. So if you buying in, you're gonna pay attention
You're
to
gonna
your
be
team.
motivated because you just dropped about.
It's been a couple times where we've
That's
had.
fair enough. If you don't give a fuck about your money.
There's been a couple times where we had somebody put in 150 and they stopped caring about the team. All right, you lose your money.
Good for
you.
you.
If you
You
got money
can
to
waste
blow like that,
$150.
Exactly. You can waste that. Boom. I don't care.
Yeah, I want another 150. Come
Exactly.
and that was nothing
But
to you.
that's why we put the. It's been like that since I've been younger. Since like the late 90s.
Been doing the
150
league,
has
what,
been fine.
8 years already?
Me and my brother's been over for over 12 now, right?
No, way over that.
We've been over-
05, since 05.
Yeah, for a couple.
Because I remember
Wow.
our first draft.
Our first couple, me and him shared a team.
Yeah, first couple, and I drafted Frank Gore in like the 3rd round. I remember our father's friend was like, why the hell you guys drafted a rookie that early? I was like, yo, Frank Gore's going to be a beast. What happened that year? Frank Gore was in the league.
Went off.
He wrecked it. He wrecked shit in San Fran.
That's awesome though that you guys have that long
Yeah, we-
history
Oh,
with
since
it.
05, we've been
That's
playing
what I'm
fantasy.
saying.
Every year since
12-man
then,
league for that long, and then now you went up to 20. That's
Started-
how you expect me to be.
Yeah, it started in 2016.
new is always better. Just think
Not always.
Not always.
Not always.
New,
but
new is always worth trying.
Exactly.
But
Okay,
it's
I'll
not.
give
It's
you
not
that.
always better.
Facts.
I
It's
think
not always better. Okay.
I think, for example, the whole, if you want to change something, add defensive players. Make
That's
it
the
more
only thing.
We are
That's the
doing
only
that.
thing
Well,
I
we
agree
are
on.
doing that.
Add defensive players.
But
But-
20 teams is kind of like, I don't know.
Sean, I mean, a couple of the guys in his group chat was like, add a defensive end, a linebacker, a corner, and a safety. I was like, nah, that's too much,
just
bro.
One. Just one.
There's not that
No,
many.
you
There's
can
not
have
that
four
many defensive
players,
stars.
just like I had it.
That's a big
Remember
fucking
the.
lineup, though.
That's way too many players. No, that was you that said that.
No.
I was gonna say you a bum, but
No.
that's like too much.
That's a lot.
No, he is a
Beat you,
bum.
fantasy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I'm a bum, but I beat this guy.
Yeah.
Over 8 years in a row.
He owns you in fantasy.
All
You
right?
can't even call him a bum.
Shut up,
He
Hovey.
owns you in fantasy. Like,
I don't want to hear nothing.
I beat Hovey like once in 6
So-
years. I don't care.
8
But,
years.
but every
8
year,
years.
no, it's like at least 3.
Since
within
2016.
the year. Okay, whatever.
And I smoked you that year, too.
But every year,
by 50 or more.
every year minus
game.
nah. Okay, I'll give you that. That's true. But every year, only 1 year you finished higher than me in the rankings. That's it. One.
No,
The
because
year
I
you
won twice.
No, the year you won only once.
I won twice. I
What
won when
year?
you were commissioner, and I won when he was commissioner.
Okay, 2 out of 7. The other 5 I placed
How many
higher
you
than
won?
so it don't matter.
You won one?
he won
2.
1.
2 or 3.
Also,
2 or 3. Don't try to
two.
play me. Don't try to play me.
2 but 1. Since I've been
My
playing?
trophy's over there. You see my trophy over there?
Because I know my
Oh,
father.
you
Take
made
a-
it,
take
you
a
made
walk
it
on the
yourself?
court.
You made it
Take a
yourself?
walk. No.
You went to arts and crafts and started making
Nah,
it yourself?
my daddy made it. He really did though.
Papa
So check
Juan
it
made
out.
it?
Yeah, we'll get into that topic of that whole 20-man league when Sean shows up. So
Yeah, fantasy's a
We
whole
wanna
other
get into
episode.
that.
We'll get into that.
I'd like to be on that if you don't mind. That's
you might.
Of
Yes,
course,
bro.
yeah.
The best.
Anybody who wants to come through and talk about fantasy
because
football,
every fantasy I played is 10-man, right?
10 or 12. Right?
10
But
is a
it's-
stack
To
team.
me, it's like,
We do 12.
to
We
your-
do 12.
To your point,
12
it's
is more
like people
challenging.
have to play.
Yeah,
You
yo.
have
Yeah.
to play.
You watch, like I said, when my father, when we first started this, before we even played it, I would never watch a Cincinnati Bengals Browns game. You wouldn't watch games like that.
Hell no.
Now it's like, bro, I got Burrow, I got Chase.
Or a Browns
Watch
and
it.
Lions game. You're not going to sit down and watch that.
Yeah.
But now, you got 3 or 4 people on the team say, I'm going to sit down and watch this prime time game.
Yeah.
That red zone.
Yeah, you will watch it.
We got
now.
the rivalry games
Yeah, you
now
know what
that
I'm saying?
mean something.
But, I mean, if I got to play, I got to play. I ain't going to be happy, but
Is your dad playing?
nah, I don't really.
He's up in the air. He's not filling the 20 man team.
I mean, either.
But I got to go into it with him, explain details
You know
and
what?
stuff like that. So
I'm being, listen,
He needs to play.
maybe he needs to be here and talk about it too, because he knows his shit too. He's been playing fantasy longer
since
than
like
we have.
94,
For
95.
longer, yeah. So
something
maybe
like that.
having him sit across the table from us, so
Give his perspective. Give him his
and then give his
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah.
On it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why not? If we have Robbie here, Hovey here, Sachi Chong, you and me, and my father here,
You got pretty good podcasts in
then,
there.
you know, why
That's
not?
not pretty good. That's a good.
Why not?
But it's got a lot of information
It will-
coming
it will
from
have.
people who've played
Yeah.
it for so
People-
long,
exactly.
experience.
Exactly.
Talk about the upcoming season. Who's going to be a beast this year?
You can
There's a
play
lot
it
of
for- you can
Eckler
play it
I
for
like.
whatever you
I like a
want.
lot. DeAndre Swift in Philly. I like that a lot.
We're playing it for whatever we want. We can talk
That's
about
a
it. That
big
could be a
beast.
whole show, just a whole fantasy thing.
But that's coming. We got a bunch of shows. We got a part 2 to the Gamers Guild coming through. In about a month or so. We got to get Robbie back up here to talk about the guild.
I'm right
what
here,
they got
baby.
going. A different Robbie. we got the white Robbie here and we got a black Robbie coming through.
We had something like that. Yeah.
Nah, it's all right. It's all good.
I'm
Nah,
black.
Gamers Guild Rob, he's coming through. He's gonna talk about because we didn't touch on last
The whole
time
tournament, all that stuff. We got
the basketball tournament.
Yeah.
He has a basketball tournament coming up. He has the Street Fighter tournament coming up. He has the Smash Brothers tournament coming up at the VFW.
Yeah, if you guys want to be a part of that too,
I saw
That's amazing.
it's a good conversation.
I
Guys,
saw the Street Fighter tournament.
yeah,
And,
what he's doing for
yeah.
the community.
He got the-
Where's
Player
he
in there.
based at?
He's in Britain.
He's in Britain, yeah.
If you
Yeah.
listen to our
Pretty
that
cool.
podcast and what he's doing, it's what he's doing for the kids.
It's awesome.
That's really awesome.
He teaches kids how to play and stream and be good at that type of stuff.
Not
Yeah.
be stuck in
Yeah.
the house. You want
Yeah.
the kids
If you're gonna play
to
games and be stuck in the house,
Yeah.
at least play games out in public with other gamers.
Right.
You
Well,
get
that's
some type of
that's a good thing because
Connection.
kids nowadays are so party chat
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're
Exactly,
stuck at
yeah,
home
yeah.
alone. You don't really put
Exactly.
faces to
big
names.
shout out Rob. Big
Exactly,
shout out
exactly.
Rob.
So
That's good shit, man.
That's episode 9.
It's episode 9. Yeah, check
Episode
that out.
9,
It's a great listen.
It was a good listen. Yeah.
Love Rob. We know Rob since he was maybe 15 years old, something like that.
That's awesome.
The shit that he has going on, he has things coming up.
Yeah.
Like the number one
Smash Brothers player
coming
is in
up to
Waterbury.
tournaments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The number one Smash player in
Brothers
the country.
is Nintendo 64, and the number one player lives in Waterbury in the world.
Yeah,
That's
Lives in
awesome.
world, yeah.
You already know.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
Thank
Hey,
you.
shut up. Waterbury's
Is
terrible.
you? Is that you?
That's a
Is it you?
that's a big shout out to him, man. Keep doing
And
your
he
thing.
has,
Yeah,
he has
that's
people
huge.
from games coming from Jersey coming down to watch the number one player go down to his tournament. A bunch of stuff going on in the press. It's pretty good.
Shout out Gamers
it's-
Guild, man. It's cool. We got a nice little spot in New Britain,
Yeah.
right in like near downtown New Britain. It's a good spot.
I really think that the bullshit we went through with COVID really killed kids like social
Shit,
lives.
It did, yeah.
So that's huge to get them out and,
Yeah,
and
this is
meeting
huge.
each other. And
Yeah.
He has Warzone
TV
tournaments. He has
systems,
Street
yeah,
Fighter,
everything.
Tekken.
video games are such a big
Smash
part
Brothers.
of kids' lives now.
Right now, yeah.
That
definitely.
they need to know that it's better than just playing online with each other. It's
Oh,
being
yeah, yeah. You
together
can meet up with each
to
other.
play.
Yeah.
Hey,
Create
it's
bonds
okay
and
if
stuff
you
like
guys fucking screen watch. All right,
that. Yeah, exactly. It's not the same anymore.
just call each other out on it. That's all.
And he's also
Screen
doing
looker.
he's doing a 30+ 3-on-3 tournament. $60 a player for each team. And
That's cool.
I'm putting a team in. It's gonna be amazing. It's
Nice.
gonna be amazing. I got Tobias. Was like, I'm still nasty. I was like, bro, I'll definitely give you the clamps, but we'll see. So I'm putting a team in for that. So whoever wants to join my team for that 3-on-3 tournament, each player is going to get $500, which is awesome. The winner of the tournament, he's thinking of hosting in Chesley Park in Britain. 3-on-3 tournament, 30+. I'm going to win that. I want my
See,
$500.
I might not play, but I'm definitely gonna check that out. Though.
Check it out. Definitely check it out. Because,
I am a Chesley legend. My name's carved in stone over there. So
Definitely
I know
not.
the facts for this.
I don't know.
It's
Mine,
if
yours.
anybody's name is definitely there. It's there. Mine, yours, and Robbie's is definitely there.
Rob's is there.
Travis
Travis
is
is there. Nick is there. Our
Nick is
brother.
there,
Other brother
yeah.
Nick is
If anybody's name is carved in stone at a park in the park, it's Chesley Park.
Yeah, yeah.
My shit's definitely Chesley Park. Hands
Definitely too. Me too.
They
Definitely
got
got it.
double rooms over there.
down. No, it's
Now they got double ribs. Now it's double ribs.
That was new. We got 2 courts now.
It's 2 courts side to side, but it's double rims. I hate double rims. So
Oh, yeah. We got more shows coming up. We'll do a Robbie, more other things coming up. So
Hovey,
Stay tuned
got
for
Josh.
those.
I love the special guests every week because it's awesome. Get different opinions, different shitty opinions. Hovey. No, I'm not pointing any fingers.
Nah,
but-
he's pointing fingers right now at me with that Paul Pierce bullshit. So
Oh yeah. Carlos
Hey.
is definitely a better
He's
player.
just mad about the Damian Lillard stuff.
It's whatever. I don't care what you think.
Listen.
Derrick Rose is overrated.
well,
MVP.
talking for a minute. I gotta get up early. So this is Big J.
Signing off. E-Night signing off. Hovey. Fuck off. Robbie.
Hater.
Nah, I appreciate Hovey always coming through, man. It's big. It's huge. We love talking some sports.
Robbie, you gotta come to a lot more.
I don't know what the fuck to say, man.
No,
No, it's-
No, we got hip hop
I got-
episodes coming up. I need Craig for a hip hop episode. I definitely do.
That will probably be a part of that one. I don't know that much about it. I know
Oh,
some.
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah, that
can
one.
talk. We
Okay.
can just talk hip hop, man.
Carmelo
'cause there's
never
one.
reached the finals. That's my sign off for today.
All right.
All right,
Sign
all
off.
you haters.
All right.
Go C's, baby. Win Game 6. That's all I got.
Let's go, Miami Heat, baby.
All right. We'll see y'all soon.
All right, take it easy, everyone.
Thanks, boys.
Wait, before we go off, hold on. Sorry,
Another 15 minutes.
that was a premature sign off.
Jesus, Ed.
Go follow the damn page on YouTube,
Yeah,
E&J
so,
Podcast.
it's good
Go
stuff.
follow the Instagram post, E&J Podcast as well.
Just click
Hell
the share
yeah.
button, click the like button. I mean, we're not asking for much. Just,
Twitter,
you're
it's,
on your fucking phone anyway. You might as well just do it.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you're
If you're listening to this, then you might as well go like it.
Exactly.
Hit the fucking thumbs up,
Give a
man.
quick like and share. Even if you don't hear it all the way through, like and share. That's all I ask you for.
Give us a comment so we can battle about it.
Twitter,
Maybe throw us-
E9860.
Maybe throw us
You
on the
got
Paul
Twitter
Pierce Carmelo
handles?
Anthony battle.
Twitter handles? What's your Twitter handle, baby?
I don't remember it, honestly.
Oh, damn it. Hope you
My
suck.
Twitter handle's at Robbie Riddles.
Let's go. My Twitter handle is at E9860. I will share it to the Twitter page as well.
I post on the Instagram anyway, so you guys might not be already the link. So.
EJ Podcast. We appreciate you guys coming through, listening. Again, quick like and share. We love it. We appreciate it.
Stay blessed. God love Donald Trump.
What? You just gave Hobie a boner, bro. On that one, we're going to sign off.
Quick, sign off. Look at his face. Sign off.
Joe Biden's ass.
This is another episode. Let's go.
Oh, my knee.